All right, all right, all right. Let's see here. I'm gonna take a moment here, make sure everything's working just exactly right. Okay. How we all doing today? Alright, that looks good there. Good, good, good. Alright. I think we're... Oh, get that there. Okay. Alright, I think we're ready to rock. What do we got going on here? We got Crizzy, Brody, Dazzler, Parker, Soul Mill. Probably butchered that one. Welcome. Big Boy Joe. Got Jeff. Got Drake. Let's see, what do we got here? Got Gad in the house. What's happening? Noah. Greatest Comrade. David Gray. Albert. How we doing? Marcus. Egghead. Paul. What's happening? Drommels. Lorenzo. Good to see everyone. Let's see if this is working. Oh. Okay. Afternoon stream. Well, it's not quite afternoon in Kentucky over there. Getting there, though. Tips with the Omaha? Yeah, don't get shot in the side. What's up, Phil? Texas Red coming in hot. Just for the title of the stream, good luck in the Sea of Potatoes. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Yeah, someone was saying that the title sounds like the Budione. It's Bud Zero is this the crap that I'm once in a while I'll buy it. I don't drink beer anymore since I used to drink all the beer. That stopped working out for me after a while, so quit that. But some days when I gotta do a lot of yard work, like I gotta do today, I gotta chop up some leaves later. Good lord, they're coming down. So I figured we'll get some Bud Zero. Might as well have them on the while we're playing the ships too. Got Salty, Mark, what's going on, guys? Glenny, Anthony, President Non-Accountable. How am I doing? I'm doing good. 116th, thank you. James, you're here. Nice. Alright. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. West Coast, 8:30 a.m. Whew. Great for work, background. Okay. I was going to say, that's pretty damn early, but a lot of you guys are deep into your day by then. The last job I had before the current one I had to get there like 7:30 in the morning, which, oof, that was brutal. I'm not a morning person. What's up, Keith? How you doing? Seared and grilled with a warm pink center. Mopar, what's going on? Parker, 4 days sober from alcohol. You doing the sober October or just quitting in general? Catch a live stream while at work. Nice. Chop weeds. Got your name right. Excellent. Well, I'll probably butcher it next time, but my ability to pronounce usernames is subpar at best. Yards of Leaf Fest. What's up, Bugsby? How you doing? Bud Light, another term for water. Yeah, it's pretty much. I mean, this is even. If you thought Bud Light was light, Bud Zero. 50 calories, 0.0 alcohol, 0%, or wait, 0 grams of sugar. So this isn't technically beer, I don't think, because the four ingredients to make a beer are water, yeast, hops, and barley. Now, to not have a non-fermented beer like this, I'm assuming they never introduced any yeast, unless they removed the alcohol, which is possible. But I don't really get a lot of fermentation byproduct. In fact, I don't pick up any. So I'm guessing what they do is just make a really weak wort. For those of you that know anything about brewing, probably a little. Gotta go, Drummels. All right, thanks for hanging out. Smash the like. Excellent advice there. Good morning, Todd. What's going on? Did you miss the Sims stream? No, we did a test one, and then I had a set number of members that once we hit that, it wasn't that far off from where we were, but we've lost a couple members, so we're nowhere closer. Speaking of members, we should give a shout out to the latest channel members that joined either during the last stream or since then. Carl, Nick, Michael, and Jord G. Thank you guys very much. A lot of you guys are Sims members as well. Anyone who's a member of the YouTube channel, which you can be if you hit the join button next to the subscribe button below, or the link in the video description. Anyone who's a member of the YouTube channel and wants to be set up on the Discord as such, shoot me a private member or message in there. We'll get you set up. That's where the archive is for all the Sims videos. But the plan is to get one up. What day is it? Friday. Probably Sunday would be my guess. We'll get the next edition up for you guys. Appreciate everyone for being members. And everyone for tuning in as well. Spartan's in the house. What's happening? Making a drinking game every time Tio goes salty, take a drink. Oh, come on now. We don't want to kill ourselves. That's extremely dangerous. You'll be pissed drunk in about 5 minutes. People wanted to get the names right, they'd make easy names. That's a great point there. Yep, that's a really good point. Brewing mead right now. Excellent. That's a tough drink. I've won some gold medals in homebrew competitions. I was a fairly accomplished beer maker on the small scale. Mead, I tried a couple batches. I never really nailed it. It's a very hot fermentation, so you get a lot of fusel alcohol. So temperature control is key, and healthy yeast cultures are very key to those. Is it a hard seltzer like Truly? No, it's just a hard piece of shit. That's not even hard. Anyone who doesn't drink like I do, and then if you want to have something that kind of reminds you of beer, then I guess non-alcoholic beer is the way to go. So I don't want to diminish it from that standpoint, but from a taste standpoint, it's not good. Not good at all. Where's your video for today? We're watching it right now, man. This is it. We're just chilling. You can look at this loading screen for the next 3 hours. Pics are so small. Who's at the pics in time? What the? What? No? What you talking about? Oh, that's a good question. Let me see. Yeah, you're talking about the ones that change over time the longer you've been members. Let me take a look here. I gotta figure out a way to get more custom emojis for you guys. That's something if anyone's good at stuff like that, let me know. 'Cause I'm not really that good at anything when it comes to this sort of shit. Let's see, the badges. We got Dewey's for a new member. Then we got after 1 month, looks like Luchin's after 2 months, Tanaka, 6 months, Gurin, 12 months, Swirsky, and 24 months. Well, no one's going to be there yet. It's Jellicoe. We got main man Jellicoe with that pimp ass hat. I might have to update them because we got some more blinged out commanders since then. But yeah, that's when I set it up. Those were kind of the commanders we had to work with. Hard piece of shit. Doing algebra virtual shit. Oh wow. Have I played Amalfi? No, my early access to the Italian cruisers was not very robust, so I'm still working on Trento, which is I don't know. The time I've had to play this week so far, I've been covering the West Virginia, the Benham, and whatever else. But yeah, I'm gonna try and get some of those ships covered next week. 'Cause I don't know, this Trento, man, we'll play it today. doesn't seem like it can angle against anything. But the guns are pretty solid, so play the Gaeta. Yeah, we'll hop into some games here in a second. Just want to see how everyone's doing. To kick it off here, the stuff should happen after school. Well, that's the problem. I mean, for some people it's evening time. Some people it's just right in the middle of the morning. Some people that watch the channel rarely get to see the streams because they're always in bed. Greetings from Leeds. Welcome. Live at Leeds. Excellent concert album from The Who. Opinion on the Venom. I mean, I've been hearing mixed opinions. I mean, I've enjoyed it. I think it's kind of a zoning type destroyer. We'll play some games on that one too, but the torpedoes aren't the hardest hitting, so you gotta just understand that. You like Paulo's hat better? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We might have to shift the bling around a little bit. Mordov is 12 months. Yeah, they're actually going to take these guys away from us, I think, on Monday, but I think they said they'll give us, like, a level 1 version. Oh, Mordov is a creep. Alright, let's read this bio, just because I reference this. A man of few words and even fewer redeeming qualities. Vincent has always been a loner. Nobody knew what he did in the past, and, frankly, no one really wanted to. Mordov had been perfectly fine with all that. Perfectly fine with that all his life, until he met Charlie. A well-behaved golden retriever that just turned up. What the fuck is this? That just turned up on Vincent's doorstep one day. Initially trying to shoo the dog away, after a while he began to realize that something was growing inside of him. At least it wasn't growing inside of his pants. Something he could no longer ignore. And that something was love. To cut a long story short, the dog stayed and bonded with the man, and soon they became inseparable. This until the big bad... What in the fuck is this? This until the big bad man's people, the Claw's goons. Who the fuck is the Claw, man? Came to Vincent's hut. He lives in a hut? Came to Vincent's hut and took Charlie away. Ever since then, Mordov has had only two goals: to find his best friend and punish those who took him away. I mean, this guy's fucking crazy. He left his hut to go find his golden retriever, who the Claw's goons stole from him. I have no idea what the... Got your first solo warrior yesterday. Excellent. Like the Venom, but the torps just don't do much damage. Yeah. School's out today. Excellent. That sounds awesome. They look like the Darkest Dungeon characters. I mean, I don't think they're collab, aren't they? Aren't they just in-house? I mean, I haven't read all these. I just read that one the other day, and I was like, this is just crazy. But I think these ones are just as good. Yeah, I'm not going to read them all for you guys, but... I mean, the Dewey one, let's see if it says that he's a rock star in here. Reputation is somewhat of a scrapper. Nah, I'd say he's more of a rock star. Let's see if he... Yeah, it doesn't say anything about all the women he bedded or all the venues his band played at. No. Yeah, these guys kind of left that part out, but those ones are more straight-laced, but these characters that they invented are deep storytelling, yeah. John Wick references? Oh, is that what it is? See, I haven't seen any of those movies, so maybe it's quite obvious to you what they're talking about. I thought it was just like some randomized story pulled out of someone's ass. Tips for Wyoming players? We can open with that ship here in a sec. I'll tell you about it. Chili will appreciate the claws. See, alright, you guys are the claws chili. Who thinks of this stuff? Yeah, I have no idea. You subbed? Alright, Marcus, thanks for subbing. Appreciate that. What's up with the store for campaign currency? Well, alright, so currently you can't... It's not in there yet. I'm guessing Monday, because when this update hit, they initially said, you community contributors don't show these commanders until next Monday, which would be in like 3-4 days at this point. And we're like, okay, fair enough. And then, like, 2 minutes later, they always do this in the middle of the night, so you can't ever plan ahead. They come back and they're like, no embargo. So I'm assuming it's going to be Monday. So I'll just, I don't even know if I haven't even accrued any of these pull tabs or whatever they're called. I don't even know if you can get them. I got one campaign ship, or chest, but I'm holding off just so they don't screw it up, because they're going to remove these guys and then put them back in. They said if you get a duplicate of these, it'll still count, but I don't want to make it more difficult for them than it needs to be. Tips on the Koenig? What the hell is the Koenig? Oh, just ram people, I guess. I don't know. Can we look at the Halloween? Oh, the Russian guy? What do you want to look at? Just the build. Sergio Splendento. I bet you this guy's got a fucking whopper. I'll read that later. This guy's got a fucking bong. I'm sure it's supposed to be a potion, but some of you guys are probably on the same page as I am there. Can't believe it's already Thanksgiving. Well, I mean, it's like a month and a half away from that, so unless you're talking about some other country's Thanksgiving, that's not on my radar. Blue Ferrari. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That one's, I got some mixed feedback on the art for this individual. Anyway, why don't we hop into the Wyoming? I'll give you the keys to these low American battleships. There's just like one key, really. Let's see. Is it 2, 3? Yeah. Nothing yet for tabs. Yeah, I think it's... I mean, the way they worded it, for whatever I read, it looked like it was going to be part of the PvE game that's coming out, whatever that event's going to be. I think that's how you're going to get the tabs, and then you're going to be able to spend them in the... They'll put the event store up in the store at that point in time. Play the Miyoko? Yeah. I mean, you guys just got to remind me, because I already can't remember 3 seconds ago, but when it comes to ship requests. Do I have the Grober? Yeah, I got them all. Could probably play some Legendary. I don't know if anyone plays Legendary anymore. What can you do with the tabs? If you get in them, they're going to be like the event currency, like the Deutschmarks or whatever else we've had over the years. Canadian or Canada Thanksgiving. That's what I had thought. Oh, it's alright. When's that happening? Can't you see Canada from your house? I mean, if I squint, I can. But they've banned me from going there, I believe, so I don't know anything about their... Alright, so what's the key to this ship? If you look at the diagram on the bottom here, we got firing angles. Now you can see right there, we can get 4 of the 6 guns at that angle. That's a impenetrable angle from people shooting at us. To get 5 guns, we can do that angle, which is still pretty good. To get this middle gun in, now we're almost fully broadside. So that's kind of the ship is really good at teaching how to angle, and the key to it is we don't want to intentionally get that middle gun in play. Once in a while, a ship will pop up broadside to you, and then you can shoot them with that gun. But when we're focusing on these enemies like this, we want to be at angles, so when the shots come in, they hit the ship like that, and when it hits like that, it's really not going to do much damage. So this is a good line of ships for new players. There's a lot of stuff you can learn. Come on, man, you're going to block half my shots here. Taranto. Excellent movie director.
The ship is on fire.
Oof. Look out. Just want to make sure we're not getting rushed by any destroyers.
All stations reporting the position of a strategic target.
Monday, 10/12. Alright, well, it's coming up. Well, happy Thanksgiving to everyone from Canada. Oof! See, there we got an incapacitation medal. I showed I don't know if any one of you guys... I had one guy comment that we knocked out 2 guns during that what was it, West Virginia video, but I noticed that there were no incapacitation ribbons for either of those, so I pointed that out to Phil with Wargaming. But there was one there, but the difference was that was a temporary knockout. On my video, there were 2 permanent knockouts that didn't. Ooh, Campbelltown Dev struck the goose. Yeah, so anyway, the tips for the ship, you know, don't get too far forward, you know, focus on your angling like we talked about. It's pretty sturdy. Slow, so you don't necessarily want to get too far out of position. Kind of stay toward the middle. What's up, Zarkun? How you doing? Can we play the Vlad? Yep. Got plenty of time today. At least a few hours. And I don't think there's anything we got to do. Might as well play the new premiums. Get some more looks at those. Okay, what's going on? Who should we kill? They're back in sea. What the fuck? It's that other destroyer, I bet.
Torpedoes to starboard. Torpedoes to starboard.
I don't know why our team that was... I guess they're all following me. I was just trying to reposition so I can get some crossfires, but they're like, this dude's leaving. We're all leaving. I don't... That's putting too much faith in these guys. I mean, tier 2, tier 3, most of these players are never going to keep an eye on what's going on in terms of positioning. Uh-oh, look out. Oof-da! Half dead. Shoot the dude. Yes. Alright. That'll at least teach him to stay off our lawn. You're at work? Yeah, a lot of you guys are at work. I mean, I don't know. I kind of stream whenever I get a chance. I don't have set times or anything, but I like to do about 10:30 my time because then we can get people in Europe. We can get majority of the Americans are awake at that point in time. Unfortunately for my viewers in Australia and New Zealand and Asia, it's a little bit less optimal. What's up, Zap? How you doing? At least he picks lunchtime. Yeah. I keep trying to incorporate like a nighttime stream my time. Maybe we can get some people that can't normally tune in, but not always in the mood to be aggravated by potatoes after work. Yeah. Well, we still got 2 caps, so it's not the end of the world. Let's see if we can get this doogie. Come on, where's my... You're requesting assistance from what? You're in the back. You can't shoot anyone. Nobody can shoot you. Why do you need help? Alright, let's wreck this Ganget. Whoa! Alright. Hopefully this looks to be a rather new player with that shot there. Either that or his finger slipped.
Enemy severely damaged.
So that was a little short.
The ship is on fire.
Boost the Minsk? What you talking about? Wargaming boosted it. Am I from Texas? No, I went there once though. See, there's an opportunity to use that middle gun that we were talking about. Like, this guy's broadside anyways. 3 Citadels. Oof, man, that hurt. Shoot this guy right here. That's the game. If you can kill that thing. I can kill everyone else on their team, no problem. Kill the fucking destroyer, please. Ganget. Let's kill the Ganget. That's a hard-hitting brute, I would assume. Oh, he's coming back around again. This is for the people of the sun. Turn. Yes. There we go. Should be a kill. Yep. Yes, Prometheus. What's up, Lee? How you doing? Alright. Who we kill next? That's the question. Boosted the level to Minsk. Oh, no, no. I played through it. Better kill this guy because he can wreck me from the angle he's at. Oh my god. Sims! Oh! It's a miss.
The ship is on fire.
It's a juicy shot. I don't think I want to pass that up. Let's see if we're going to be blocked by this little ridge or not. Oh, he angled. Bastard. Come on, Doogie. I think Doogie's probably got some torps coming our way. That's alright. I don't think our team can lose this, hopefully.
Our victory is in sight. Torpedoes direct.
There they are. Not the best torps.
Problem solved, sir. We've destroyed an enemy cruiser.
Rage Against the Machine, yep. A little throwback to 1998 for you. Fucking loser. What's this fucking guy? Alright. Peace, Chief. Someone was not held as a child. Well.
Enemy battleship foundered.
That's how you play the Wyoming right there, if you're wondering. Alright. What did Ahmed say? I don't know. He was like throwing a shit fit about something. Who knows with these people? They're completely effed in the head. Ramming speed. I would have loved to ram that guy, trust me. He was just not cooperating. Alright. What else did we have on the list? Ooh, the Miyoko. You guys that know how to get my attention, you request Japanese cruisers. Tier 3 games less prone to throw. Yeah, it's unbelievable, really. I mean, you see better, it's at least more predictable gameplay from your low tier teammates. More reliable. Tier 7, it's just constant amazement, jaw on the floor. What can they possibly come up with next? Strong first game, yeah, not too bad. Best shit for 10 Citadels. Oh. I mean, Farragut would always be a possibility. Because you get a lot of really lightly armored broadside cruisers. I mean, any tier 4, basically. Tier 4, you got a lot of cruisers that are broadside and light. I mean, you could go like, what's the tier 4? Königsberg, Omaha, Marblehead if you got it. You know, anything with good AP at tier 4 that shoots quickly. Potentially a pod or a Hotnik if you got those. What's up, Dragos? How you doing, man? Celiacs or hide? I mean, if you got hide, I would go with hide because you can basically get all the highs of celiacs with none of the lows. I don't know. I mean, I guess it depends how you want to run them because the Germans are. We all know all their guns are German guns. Let's see. I've been noticing where I'm kind of falling on stream is I don't pay attention to my deployment well enough, and then I get into trouble right off the bat. Let's flip that there. Let's see. He's probably spotting me right through that gap. Yeah, just throw these out there. You never know. Oh, who the fuck is shooting me? Now, why this ship would be tough for you is because the turrets turn really slowly. So if you're dodging around trying to stay alive, it's going to be hard to deal damage. So how you set your Japanese cruisers up matters. If you don't have a Tago, who I currently am playing with, then you want Makawa, in my opinion, with Ingenious, to boost that turret traverse and the mobility of the ship, because if you get shot in the side of these guys, you blow up very quickly, so you got to be able to turn your ship when you see shots coming your way. What is going on? This might be one of those games where Red doesn't know how to go forward. We got Z23 and Jervis down. We'll take that trade. Belfast. He's probably not going to come around, but we're going to load AP just in case he does. Ooh. What's up, man? That could hurt. Let's see. Oof. Oof-da. You did not want to take that. Oh, he's trying to stop. That ain't gonna work. Wow. He lives. Oh, shit. Let's see where he shot, but we gotta really avoid that Gneiss now. Oh no! Everyone out! We're at the dock. Man, that Belfast got shredded, but he's just a little bit of health left. Love to get that Belfast down. Oh, there he was. Not worried about that guy's HE. I'm worried about that Gneiss now. Oh shit. And I missed where he was shooting from again. Trying to stay lit so this guy can shoot without completely wrecking myself. Shore leave, yeah. Everyone out. Alright, he should. I'm pretty sure if we hit this guy once, he's dead. Where are you? He's got better concealment than me. Wow, that's pretty good. Damn. Man. Guy has proven to be quite resilient. Alright, that side, I mean, everything over here is pretty low. This guy could heal potentially, but I'm not going to get shots on him. The destroyer's doing what he's doing, so we're going to reposition. Just grind the hipper. Yeah, the hipper's good. Oh my god, this guy hasn't even taken one shot. I mean, someone hit him with like one shell. We're gonna go ahead and beach, yes, but this is not going well here. Come on. Fuck. What is this fucking pussy doing? My god. Alright. Belfast have heals? I can't remember. That's what I was thinking. I would assume so, because most of the British cruisers do. Now this guy's actually gonna die, because I don't think he's got enough HP to outgun that Sashio. And we're not gonna help him. What I want to do is catch this destroyer in the middle, and then pull back and defend this base, because that destroyer is gonna be coming down here. Toggle mark 0.5. That's pretty. I mean, this ship's good. It's just, I think it's got the worst traverse out of the entire bunch. Yeah, we gotta get rid of these destroyers here. Not that it really matters at this point, since our team's all dead, but... Gazi, you out of here? Alright, take it easy. Which is... It's kind of bizarre that we got slaughtered, because look at the team's grayed out position. They're all basically exactly where they spawned. Or even further back. Look at that guy on the moon. Holy shit. Must be the Iowa, no doubt. Or the Ritchie. Both of those have lunar capabilities. Okay. It's not gonna do it, but if he's shot and flushed this guy out here, then we could wreck him. This guy's probably just gonna keep away and go around the island. Nice shot. Looks like the moon, the LM, the lunar module is pulled forward a little bit. This guy, this Benson or whatever he got over there is really kind of screwing things up, because he let that dude get away. And now we're going to get spotted. Pretty much for the rest of the game here. This guy's just having a horrible fucking game. It's unfortunate. I mean, the guy shot, he's like sitting in this gap here. You know exactly where he is. I guess I could ping him now, right? There we go. Give that a whirl, see if he responds. Or it's a Venom, I guess. Oh. Alright. I'm kind of getting sick of playing this game, Serge. Gotta get a little fast and loose with our tactics, I think. Since there's not really a lot of reason to keep playing that one. You reach the end of your rope, tie a knot, and hang on. Oh no, too soon. Thank you, Jay. Appreciate that. Chad of Vostok. Anyway, that's not the most effective Venom. That's alright. He paid a bunch of money for it, so he's supporting the game. We'll give him props for that. What I got here, we got 230 people watching. We got 76 likes. Ooh! Don't mind slapping that like button. That does help the channel, help the stream, help me. And it's much appreciated. Anyway, it's not the greatest Miyoko game. I'll definitely agree with you there, but unfortunately we just kind of got in a situation where once you're permanently spotted and you got guys on all sides of you like that, it's not going to work. So, that was enough of that one. Tier 5 and up is the Citadel challenge? I thought it was Tier 4. You guys thought I was kidding. You can torp your teammates for this torp mission. So, I did it to a Gneisenau this morning. He got really pissed off. He shot me for like 5 minutes, but... Oh, it is Tier 5 and up. Ah, in that case, yeah, that would change my recommendations. What would be a good Tier 5 ship to do that in? Let's see. Probably some fast-firing cruiser would be my guess. Dallas. You could. What do you got to get? 10? That is not. If you can do those on Tier 4, that's when it's really pretty easy. Oh, I can't believe we lost that game. That's a shock. Yeah, I mean, that was a dog shit score for us, and you can see the rest of the team. Venom. Alright. Nerd. Laga? What's the Laga's reload? That's a long reload, isn't it? 13 seconds. Oh. I don't know. That's, I mean, here's the deal, guys. Alright? And the only reason I'm telling you can use this, you can torp your own teammates, is because these missions screw up the game. You don't have to do any of these, alright? You can do the weeklies, which take far less time and effort. And these just speed it up a little bit, so I wouldn't really change. I mean, if you want to do the challenges, fine, be my guest, but don't let it ruin the experience for you, you know. Because you can do the campaign without those. But yeah, I don't know. If you can't do it at Tier 4, then it's just kind of play the game with whatever ship you want to be grinding, or you know, you enjoy playing, and then sometimes you'll get a lot of Citadels, sometimes you won't. Udione or Dallas, yeah, those would be good options. Mayhem, not bad. I mean, the reason the Fair gets so good at those Citadel missions is because all the cruisers at Tier 4 have, like, no armor. Yamato. So let me try a legendary tier. Kind of caught my eye with that. We don't have to spam it though, guys. If you want to see a ship, just say it once. Sit or get off the pull top. Nuremberg, yeah. I mean, the Nuremberg is a good option to get them. The problem is staying alive in the Nuremberg is not the easiest. I know a lot of you guys play more Nuremberg and more mid-tier German cruisers than I do, but in my experience, shooting at Nuremberg is one of the most fun ships to shoot at in the game. Let's just put it that way. Since getting Hyde leveled up, the Byron turned into a monster. Yeah, Hyde's what the doctor ordered. And a lot of you guys have him because if you were around a year ago and you did the mini campaign, like he was for free for everyone, I believe. You enjoyed the Nuremberg too? Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it when I grinded it up, you know, like, and that was back when the turrets were busted, if you guys remember that. The turret, the firing angles weren't working properly. So I haven't enjoyed playing it then, but since then, that's just... haven't really picked it up too much. Man, depends on getting in a 4 or 5 match. That's a good point, yeah. If you can get in a tier 4 and 5 match, heavily weighted towards the 4s, then you can no doubt have a good one. Eagle's good, yeah, that's not a bad option. I mean, those French DDs all have pretty good AA. Yeah, I agree, Cameron. Yeah, they need to just unleash all those. There's no real reason to do them sequentially. That just, from their perspective, I mean, they're trying to make those missions pretty rare to complete, you know, like they don't... It's not really, I guess, in their interest to have everyone done with the campaign one weekend. Steve coming in hot, West Virginia. Okay. Yes, I'll try and remember that. Thank you very much. Appreciate the support. Kirov's tier 4. Yeah, you can't use that one. Uh-oh. Got the big boom booms. Like A50 Australian, I believe. I don't know. Yeah. Definitely appreciate the support. I appreciate everyone for tuning in. Another great turnout. I'd love to kill this Chabev right off the bat, if possible. The problem is I think he's about to beach, but you can't be sure. Come on, baby. I love it now. I've been seeing guys on Reddit call it Grover, and then the people on Reddit just freak out. They're like, God, I hate it when people... It's just the madness is spreading throughout the universe, which is right up my alley. WG bribing peeps to play the Italian cruiser. Yeah, I saw that. Thank you, Jay. Appreciate that. Yeah, they're giving out, what was it? The Italian cruisers and Russian DDs. If you... Is it first win bonuses? Is that what the deal is? Oof! Hang on. Gotta get out of this here. They're giving away different levels of prizes. Like the level 7s on those nations were big crates. Which the big crates have chances to win kids and a couple other ships. The smoke got me really nervous. I wasn't expecting this guy to have smoke, so I was like, what the hell is that? What else is there? There was like a kid and something else. Oh, come on, baby. Yes. 2 or 3 decent ships. So, I mean, those big crates, I'm assuming you can get them in the campaigns. Man, that thing is a resilient little bastard. Ooh, hello. That can't hit him. Oh. Come to Papa. Come to Papa, baby. We are broadside this flank, but it's just this Wichita. The Udachi is rushing a Wichita. Place your bets. Place your bets. I mean, at that range, he'll probably torp him, but it'll probably... There's a decent chance he'll die. Oh, wow. Wichita took a shot. Does he get away with it? Does he get away with it? He got him with 1 torp. He missed him with the rest. And now I think he's about to die. Because this guy's turning back towards him. That was... Yes, whatever that dude said is accurate. Crash B, Kid, and Dunkirk. Okay, so 2 of the 3 are pretty damn good. Crash B's, a lot of people love that ship. This doesn't have the reliability factor for my taste. Come on, Yudachi. That is such a piss poor play. And yet another Yudachi earns my scorn. Some of you guys get offended if I'm constantly ripping on Yudachi players. It's not everyone that plays Yudachi, it's just almost everyone that plays Yudachi. Got the Dunkirk out of the big case. Oh, sweet. Yeah, Dunkirk's a lot of fun. It's not quite as tanky as the Jean Bart and Ritchie, so you gotta keep that in mind, but that one's really good if you can get on people's flanks. You can absolutely shred people. Malfi's a Japanese streamer? Where is he? The Unicorn, okay. I'll try and support him then. Jay's saying we got a good player on our team, which is, if it's true, about as rare as a unicorn, so we want to support any good players we can find. Alright, let's see, who can we wreck? Uh-oh. Chapaev, you're still alive, Chappy, huh? Jay actually saw Dimitri in the wild, guys, if you can believe that. I was pretty shocked. Uh-oh, look out! Ah! Well, if he's so good, maybe he'll help me out. Oh, he's got the black camo on the... Oh, wait, no, is that Italian camo? Oh, look at this fucking Bismarck. That takes some balls, man. I'll give you that. Oh! Big balls and a big gaping wound in the side. It's a bit of a trade-off. Buck, thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate that. Once again, anyone that's a Sims member like Buck just became will have the new bonus video sometime this weekend. So stay tuned for that. I think I got a good game picked out for that one. I'm just going to have to double check and make sure it's as good as I believe it is. Come on. It was like on the verge of being like my all-time greatest game, in fact. But we just couldn't quite close it out. Man, this guy's getting his shit kicked in. But we're taking some shots as well. Come on, Unicorn, I need you, man. Where's the Jean Bart? Do we kill Biz or kill the Jean Bart? Guess we gotta kill the Biz. Oh, wow! That fucking Jean Bart. That surprised me. I knew he was coming around. I didn't think he was quite there. Nice shot by him. Let's take a look at this dude. Well, he's about to get fucked up. Good or not. You better angle. Those of you guys that have the ship, can you actually angle the Amalfi? Yudachi isn't trash, but the people that use it, yes. Steve coming in hot with another membership. Thank you very much, Steve. Appreciate that. You guys, if you want to get set up on the Discord with access to Dewey's Launch, nice torps there. For all the members, or the Sims Theater is the archives for the Sims members. Oof. Yeah, see, I think this Z23 had the option to go this way and remain unspotted, and that's a pretty risky play right there. This is actually a pretty decent game, but we do have cap control, which is nice. You can see, once again, you get the C, D, B triangle. That's a lot easier to control that than the A is kind of... Nice shot by Unicorn there, taking out the or the Choppa that we were trying to deal with. Yeah, he's having a hell of a game over here. Let's keep an eye on this guy. least he didn't get Citadel, yeah. No, he didn't get Citadel, but I mean, a 30k shot. Doesn't really matter if you get Citadel ribbons or not. What's up, Denon? Get the Malfi concealment down to 8-1. Nice. Yeah, that's... I haven't gone beyond the tier 3, 4, and now about halfway through the tier 5, and then the Abruzzi, but they all seem to have pretty damn good concealment, so... I like that he's got the noob icon. Trying to throw people off. Alright, those are pretty decent torp firing angles. Is that a widespread? No, it's just an errant torp. What's up, Myron? How you doing? Thank you for the cruiser tips. Started playing cruisers. Oh, you're almost at the Malfi? Nice. Yeah, unfortunately I haven't had a lot of time to grind this week, but... Ooh, nice torps. There. Should be, Ooh. Nice. Got the Grover. 2v2. See, if I was this dude now, I would just book due east. He's got a pretty full health John Bard. You're not going to take him out at this juncture. You don't need to take him out at this juncture. Let's see how his game awareness is. See, he's going for style points, which... I don't know if I'd agree with that at this point in time. This game is too dicey. Half health cruiser, half health battleship versus 2/3 battleship and something else. The Yamato. I don't think I've even seen that dude yet, so I would not be getting shot at this point in time. Unicorn's YouTube channel called Shinogu. Oh, cool. Can't take the 15-inch. Yeah, no, these Italian cruisers are not, they're not known for taking shots. So it looks like he's going for the win here, which is nice. Grover, on the other hand. Now, the problem with the Grover killing himself, if they froze... I don't think they can flip the score. Yeah, it looks like a win to me. Oh yeah, Yamato's about 2/3. I mean... Yeah. Citadeling the Bismarck. Yeah, you can do it. It's not very common. They certainly, back in the day when it first was introduced, you could do it all the time. I'd send them videos of like 3 or 4 Citadels per salvo. But, yeah, it's pretty rare now. I'd say Gneisenau is... I'd probably Citadel to Gneisenau maybe twice. Bismarck, you can still do it. It doesn't happen too often. Tirpitz, once in a while. Those type of ships. I mean, that's one of the main draws of the German battleships is they're supposed to be really hard to Citadel, especially at close range. Can you be in the same division? Yeah, someday. I mean, I gotta figure out a way to play with people on the stream, because it was always pretty tough for me to do when I had like 8 viewers. Trying to juggle everyone that wanted to play without pissing everyone off. And nowadays it's like, you know, we have a couple hundred people trying to play at once. I get probably about 20 requests a day from people on PlayStation trying to play with me. Not that I don't want to play with anyone, it's just you guys would never see another video if I played with everyone that sent me a request. Yeah, he's having a hell of a game over here. I don't know what the smoke fire penalty is in this. Probably about 6.5 would be my guess, so I should be safe there. We'll give the Unicorn the carry on that, but we had a pretty decent game to open. Not barn burner by any means, but decent. Yeah, oh wow, he fucking carried the hell out of that. Good job there. We'll give him a GG if possible. We'll see if he's accepting messages. A lot of people don't. No. Alright, well. We'll give him an air thumbs up then. Alright, what else do we want here? Oh, we had the... Almost Heaven, West Virginia. Where is it? There it is. Man, I had a ripper with this last night too. What's up, Anthony? Citadel and Odin with the Colorado. Yeah, that's if you're gonna get Citadels on those type of ships, usually it is gonna be at longer ranges. Like the Gneisenau, I was thinking about that as I was answering the question. The one I remember, it was like a 45-degree angled Gneisenau at like max range with God knows what I was in. But it was just like a very bizarre. You know, once you get those plunging fires into these weird angles, you never know exactly how they're gonna hit. Or you can actually like ricochet off of some. You can ricochet off your own like ship basically, or the shell can. You can't do it on your own ship, but let's say someone's shooting at the ship and it's dropping down, it can ricochet off like the turret and then go down through the deck armor or something like that. So you just never really know some of those oddball Citadels. Alright, New Mex, Fuso, ooh. The Destroyer Frenzy. Sweet. You're really getting your money's worth there, bud. Lunch hour over. Alright, Zap. Thanks for hanging, man. Gata? Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. Country Roads Karaoke. Would I be interested in doing a game in the Amagi? Sound like an Amagi door-to-door salesman. Possibly. Let's see which team's destroyers kill himself first. Look at this guy. He's got a duck flag and he's doing that. That's beautiful. Well, I can't really damage that guy. I mean, these are the big boom booms on this West Virginia. I don't want to be getting shot by this thing. There you go. Yeah, gubna. That could hurt. We'll see. Oh yeah, it's gonna fuck him up. Oh, come on. 3 overpens. Come on, man. Alright. Oh, this Mutsuki's gonna get his shit kicked in. This guy has no awareness. This game is already over. Remind me once this reloads in the port, we'll play it again, because this one's not going to last long. I got news for you. Look at these guys. In between A and B, they're just getting surrounded. Thanks for slowing me down there. That helped. That definitely helped. My effort to keep you alive. Yes, Torp the Mutsuki. My god. Look at this fucking guy. Are you serious? That's an example of tapping the guy on the side of the skull there. I was trying to get my teammates' attention and... Guy's like, alright, let's shoot him. Yeah, that's the end right there. Once this thing gets a permanent flood, you like can't even move. That game, though, we could actually probably win. I mean, they're down 3 destroyers. I'd love to get a shot off in that Fuso. I'm actually... My rudder's flipped that way, so I'm actually losing the opportunity to shoot here. Fuck! That is goddamn annoying. Now this, I mean, this Mutsuki coming back, he's gonna die, so it's... They're gonna have a ship advantage. But we got caps and temporarily the destroyer advantage at least, so that could maybe be a win. But yeah, remind me about that one again. I'll try that again. So that wasn't gonna work. Did I do Bill Clinton? Mounting about destroying other people's self-respect? Nah. Just slamming them with devastating strikes. Okay. Let's see. What can we do in the meantime? I don't think we've done any destroyers. You guys want to see that blue-haired commander in action? We'll just call them blue. What's up, Paula Gaming? Soviet and Italian rewards. Oh, yeah. Doubloons, big crates, basic crates. I don't know. It's not a bad little stash. Sound the same as the Benhams, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I haven't noticed when I've ever watched PC replays. I mean, is there more variety in the gun sounds on that one? Yeah, so I'm trying to reduce the destroyers out there. So this is not a joke. If you torpedo your own teammates 10 times, you will get that challenge done. So I did it this morning. It works. If they're going to introduce challenges that break the game or make it less appealing for a lot of players at least, and they put an escape hatch in there, we're going to go ahead and disseminate that information. Yeah, Gata, this is close enough. You overpen a ship. Can it hit the ship behind it? That's interesting. I bet you it could. If there was one close enough. I have no idea, though. I've never recognized it happening. Now, you'll notice we don't have twist and track on this blue build. That's the one problem here. But these are we have double torpedo concealment screamers on this thing. Like, what the? Why did I have widespread? I know for a fact I didn't use the widespread because I used this ship in this build yesterday to... I finally, quote-unquote, beat the game. I got the Platinum Trophy for getting 50% flooding damage or whatever. So... Next Bud Zero on me. Thank you very much, Byron. Yeah, this first one's not... Alright, so... I'm thinking these two cruisers might have been from the western spawn. If not, we have no destroyers in front of us, but... I find that hard to believe. Let's just put some screamers out there. Looks like he's pulling in. Look at the reload, 45 seconds. Now these things are like little pinpricks when they hit them. I mean, it's like... You're definitely reducing the damage output. PC has better gun sound effects? Okay. Well, I mean, then if that's the case, then they should be able to port the sound effects over relatively easy, I would think. I mean, I always hesitate as a guy who has trouble turning on the computer a lot of times. Like, that's about my technical skill level. I really hesitate to say this is easy for some programmer who's, like, putting in something like equals... DFHYN_78, you know, he's plugging in all this bullshit that doesn't even sound like comprehensible anything to me, but they're translating into what we see on the screen here in like a functioning game. So, I mean, it's all voodoo black magic as far as I'm concerned. So I don't ever want to sit in my little ivory tower saying, "Oh, this is really easy for someone who makes video games to do." Because frankly, none of it would be easy for me. But you would think if they got an audio file somewhere, they could just convert it into whatever format it needs to be and then upload it or whatever. I have no idea. Who knows? Hit your teammates and it worked. Yes. Excellent. Can we show a game in New York? If you remind me. Ooh, Minsk. I don't want to fight a Minsk with my guns. If he's not coming towards me. But here's a guy we can keep permanently spotted if we keep a real tight eye on what he's doing and where our blue ring is. Now, if we had a team that would shoot him, it would be amazing. But this is the major drawback of these Soviet destroyers. Is better concealment destroyers such as us can conceivably keep them permanently lit. Now, I mean, if you got dudes over here, like, what the fuck is your purpose? Then nobody can be bothered to shoot this guy, apparently, even though you've had him lit for like 10 minutes. But we're pissing him off enough that he's coming to look for us, which is good. Now we're gonna let him know. Come on, baby. I want to knock that engine out when he's crossing those torpedoes. Ah, fuck, I think he missed him. Alright, that didn't work. Come on. Oh, now they're shooting. Well, that didn't work. Should be able to get right back to permanently spotting him, though. If we catch him. I mean, he's definitely faster than us, so if he's smart, he'll zoom away. Yep, there he is. I got this guy over here, too. Oh, he's almost down. He's coming back. There's no way he's going down with 6 barrels. Oh, I got the torps loaded. What am I doing? I'm like thinking about Jaws and the shark with 6 barrels shot into him that's pulling him down below the water. Alright, he's had enough of our shit, apparently. And he will be able to wreck us in a straight-up gunfight. There's no doubt there. Holy fuck, I've never had a destroyer lit this long without anyone shooting them. This is actually rather remarkable. Yeah, this is the curse of the Russians. Oh my god, dude, you are... Where is this fucking guy? The game says I spam commands too often. I disagree. Using a toggle on her? Yeah, we got the double torp concealment on this thing. I mean, if you're gonna do the build, you got the built-in toggle with the build. But then if you can double down on it, man, this guy has just got to be pissed. This is... Oh my god, someone shot at him. I mean, he's about to leave our spotting, which is probably good for him. But then we're just going to get on the cap and force him to turn around. Oh. So he's coming back around again. Oh yeah, he's getting ticked now. So we're just going to assume he's going to do a hard turn like last time. gonna force my team to engage this guy. If they're gonna let me die, then fine. I got other shit to do with my life than keep this guy permanently spotted for a bunch of goobers. I mean, this is just absolutely fucking pathetic that this guy still has life. No, now he's definitely gonna get away. Whatever. I am fascinated by this Graf Spee, I'll tell you that. I mean, look at, we have them completely surrounded. I have no idea why this game is still going on. This is... should have been over about 5 minutes ago. Oh my god. Didn't think they would make it that easy. No, they don't want it. That's unintentional. They were asking us if we noticed it and if we could get them footage. Alright, here we go. Let's see what this buzzard's doing. Yeah, anyway, you can see we're spitting these things out as fast as we can. I mean, by the time those torpedoes get to them, what's the 35-second lead, so we'll be just about reloaded there. What's up, Lil Pete? I got him one. I mean, torping cruiser is not the easiest thing to do in the world. Let's see, who else is in range over here? We don't want to be too fast and loose. That guy's low, this guy's completely ineffective. This guy's low. So, if we can actually get on the base and get a few points just to make sure. This guy needs to fucking die right here. This is... I can very easily carry the rest of this game if he's dead, but... as long as he's there, it's a major problem. Like, in terms of inflection points, this... killing this thing determines who wins this game right here, and... that's why everyone on the team, whenever you get these guys lit, you need to kill them. Why the fuck are you shooting over there, you goddamn idiot? So we'll have to do this. See if that guy is permanently lit because he's shot. I think he might be. Nobody is fucking shooting this guy. How fucking annoying can they possibly be? There we go. Completely worthless, the entire lot of them. You can look at that 16K all day long and say what a dog shit game, and I'll tell you, if you got a Minsk lit for 10 minutes, what do you want me to do about it? Haven't even heard gunfire in the background. Yeah. Can lead a horse to water. Bugsby coming in hot. Working well listening. Bike runs great now. Oh, excellent. Thank you, Bugsby. Appreciate that. Yeah, it was like pulling teeth, that game. My God. But, I mean, again, I think it was a great... exemplar of, even with the boost, you know, those Russian destroyers still have an Achilles heel that basically they really can't counter. All that guy should have been doing is, he should have speed boosted directly away from me, because he did have twist and track, so he knew roughly where I was. He should have just got out of there as fast as possible. Once he drops spot, then he can alter course, get away from me. And he should have known, because he's not getting that located icon on his screen, that I don't have twist and track. So once he gets out of my view range, then he disappears into the night and he can resume, you know, what they're trying to do. Reminds me of that show Whale Wars, where they used to follow that Sea Shepherd conservation organization, and like they were trying, the Japanese whaling ships were constantly trying to lose spot to these guys, and once they did, they could just change course and go off anywhere and get away. But as long as they maintained line of sight on them, they kind of shut them down. So same thing there. That guy, we kind of neutralized. We could have checked the score, I guess. Kind of neutralized the guy just by keeping him lit. And you can see how frustrating it was because he kept trying to come back towards us and find us. Was it a detonation? I didn't even notice. West Virginia, we lost. How surprising is that? Yeah, we didn't get any scored on there, but, you know, like I said, what can we do? We effectively neutralized their top scoring player. Just a pathetic game all around. That was just, we're all dumber for having experienced that. And then this one. Wow, the Fubuki-san had a hell of a game. Let's try that West Virginia again. You've had the teammates you just experienced. They're everywhere, man. We're doing our best to convert those people into good players, but a lot of them have blindfolds on. Don't forget the Amagi, yes, yes. Ducati, my sister used to have one of those. Thought he would spot you when he turned. Yeah, it's, I mean... yeah. I was being as careful as I could, trying to keep him out of that thing. He almost did spot me a couple times. He was probably less than 0.1 kilometers away. What's up, Casey? Running into teammates that practice nonviolence. Yeah, a lot of them are just sitting in the back singing Kumbaya. Alright, we only have 2 destroyers. One of them's a kamikaze, though. We gotta be careful there. 4 cruisers.
Capture that area.
And 3 battleships that we're gonna kick the living shit out of, so that should be a good one.
Action stations. All forces, capture that area.
Excuse me. I didn't even take a sip. I just drowned on who knows what. Piece of saliva.
I need help.
I need help. Oh.
Capture that area.
This guy's full of good ideas over there. Yeah, that's awesome. Yes, capture the objectives you spawn by and then help your teammates. That guy's just spouting words of wisdom. Why is our destroyer foregoing C? What are you doing? Nub nuts.
I need your support.
See if we can turn him. There you go.
All forces, requesting support.
Why do you guys not play where you spawn? I don't understand the fucking thinking. I never have. Uh-oh. I would love to wreck this guy right off the bat. Come on, keep him spotted for me. Come on, baby. Oh yeah, you're in trouble.
Concentrate fire on
Looked like a doozy. Boom!
confirm penetration.
Is your sister also a huge fan of Vanilla Ice?
Attention. Reporting a target.
Oh, wow, he comes right back. Nice shot. That was a little too lazy there. I don't think she is.
Fire on that enemy
I
warship.
doubt it. Look at these broadside betties. We got an angle from that Warspite, though. We've obviously pissed him off. Something good. Come on, baby. Just one.
Bullseye.
Alright. raining down hellfire on these bitches. This guy's... He's not AFK, is he? That's not a spawn point. I think he's just sitting there. Alright, let's try it again. Styles in the house, what's happening? This guy just doesn't give a damn. He can't be playing. We gotta shoot the... There's no way he's taking that much damage. I don't think that's a spawn point, though. I think he must have just had to go take a shit or something. Oh. Alright, he's... what are you doing? I can't tell if he's angled in or not. Doesn't look like it. Do I want to shoot the Dallas, is the question. Man, broadside Warspite or broadside Dallas? What do you do there? Launch the spotter plane would be option number one.
Enemy severely damaged.
I mean, the Dallas looks like he's posting up to deal with me. That's why I shot him, but... Man, that Warspite... We all know how dangerous that one can be. Alright, so why are we losing C here? What happened over there? Everyone died. Okay. Sounds about right. Plane time, yes. I don't know what it is. I cannot for the life of me to remember to use these planes. Oh. That's one we want to hit if we can. Come on. Come on, Monty. Oh, fuck. This guy's back. Come on, dude. Shoot him. Fuck. I gotta help him with this thing. Oh, these guys are... Try your patience as much as they can. What are you doing, dude? Man, there's a lot of targets I want to shoot right now. I guess this guy's asking for it. Dude! Kill the fucking thing, will ya? That is not a ship you can let get away. There you go. There we go. Now we can have a chance at least. Wow. Trento. Oh, speaking of Sea Shepherd, talk about, wow. That's pretty far out. What's the old term from Hume? Like a coincidence. I can't remember what they're called. That was pretty interesting. Alright, killing that kamikaze was huge. Now I just gotta worry about a Mayhan who's not nearly as threatening from a torpedo standpoint. Dude, I don't know if I would be doing what you're doing. Oh man, that's the Trento right there. That's the Trento. Oh. Yeah. I think he's right about there. No, apparently not. I don't mind shooting and keep myself spotted. I want to see where he shoots from, and then we can kill him. He's probably trying to torp me as well. Where are you? Come on, Cotton Eye Joe. Where'd you go? Oh, fuck. That's what I love about these tier 4s, man. I get older, their aim stays the same. There you are. Alright. That looked like a loss for a while there, but I think we got it. First shot hit him in the mind. Congrats on 13,000 subs. Did we get 13,000? Excellent. I appreciate that. Oof. Yeah, appreciate everyone for the great support of the channel, man. It's been a wild ride. Oh, protect that area. Well, why don't you tell the Monitor or the Leander to do that, since he was born to kill that Mayhan. I was born to be humiliated by him. Alright. Put the HE in here. Fuck, if he got that off, then he might have gotten one here. If that's the Mayhan's torps. Look like a pair though. That's an unupgraded Trento. You go from 2 to 3 per side. Yeah, we don't want to be playing too fast and loose here. Fuck. Fuck the HE. Every time I put it in a battleship, I'm like, why would you do that? Whoa, we got 1,800 damage in a fire. 2 fires, actually. Man, we might lose this game, which is really sad and pathetic. Kill that fucking thing, please. Fuck. Oh, you fucking asshole. You got it. Nice torp. If you could finish off someone at a Mayhem, that's a well done job. Got too close to that island. I should have known that was coming. Let's see. Full health Queen Elizabeth. And a Leander who's refusing to make a move. Oh, he's got a duck flag. That's not good. Spam SAP when instead of carriers when. That would be a great idea, yes. Alright, alright, alright. Monty is a long reload. I understand that, man. Why would I not be salty? I'm playing World of Warships. The salt seeps into your veins. If your teammates don't constantly piss you off, then you're relatively new to the game, so enjoy that window while you can. Would you say this gun's similar to the Warspites? Which ones? The West Virginia? In a lot of ways, yeah. I mean, the West Virginia's guns are punishing, you know. And same thing with the Warspite. It looks like a pretty good torp right there. Oh, he missed it. That's the risk of that single line. Number one, he didn't need the single line. He needed 2 torps on that guy, so I would not have done that there. That was actually a straight-up throw, I believe, unless he kills this Mayhan. Yeah, that's unfortunate there. If he can kill the Mayhan and avoid the Ram, then we should win the game, but actually, we're down on caps now. Wow, looks like it's just a straight-up throw to me. Put the duck flag on your French fleet. I was ragging on the duck flags, and then I think Boots had it on at the time. He's like, I got duck flag. I'm like, alright. Not every player that has the duck flag is hazardous to your team's win rate, but most of them are. That guy just got the shit kicked out of him right there. Wow. Bravo. My bad. I threw that. You cannot allow these people to try and carry the game. Oh, and we got torped by a Mayhan. That's embarrassing. But prior to that, it was a pretty decent showcase of what that thing's capable of. Pumps out the damage. Yeah, that was, why don't you guys give me some... Uh-oh. I think the game's... Alright, got fixed. The game control is locked to the left there. I'm gonna run in the bathroom quick, and you guys let me know what you want to see. Z23. As I was walking away, I was remembering we had multiple requests for Amagi. Hey, none. What's happening? Duck flag is for people who clean their guns with bubble bath. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Vladdy, you were in the Dallas that last game? Oh yeah, good. I don't know if you were positioning against me or not, but I saw the opportunity to tickle you in the sides. Odin. Miyoko really struggles to get a good game. I wouldn't say it. Well, it might not be the easiest cruiser. It's probably the hardest one on the line, but we didn't have a great game earlier when we tried it. But I've had streams where I've had like really, really good games. Yeah, let's try the Amagi and then we'll cycle back to some of these other suggestions. Odin kind of piques my interest a little bit. Krasny Krim. Want a squad right with a 75? Nah, not set up for squads at the moment. And I got a whole clan of people that are Unicums to choose from. Appreciate the offer though. Can you play the California? Maybe. What inspiration do you use for the Otago Commander? I think I got Makawa and I don't know. We'd have to check. But I think I just recently changed that one. I think traditionally I had Scott and Makawa, and then I probably changed it to Kuznetsov and something else. I don't recall though for sure. Alright, Odin Pararoma's in a division with an Indy. Colorado King George the 5. Wichita, Tashkent, Jervis. Okay. That's doable. Got no spotting on our side, but probably wouldn't have any spotting on our side even if we had a destroyer over here. Let's be perfectly honest. Can we do the HIPAA? More red Santa camo. You need the paint. Yeah. It is a bit garish for most people's taste. Yeah, I mean, the Edinburgh actually could probably spot fairly well here. Helena's not playing. Oh, there he goes. What do we got for spotting? Z23 and... Oh, this guy's coming over here. Interested. Akatsuki. Okay. Oh, come on, dude. Keep... I mean, this island string is tough, but I've had some really good games playing that beach right there. So you can get crossfires into this downrange here, and then you can cover this little gap here and the cap eventually. Well, we should probably assume they got a destroyer coming over here and then not pull straight into them, huh? That might be... There we go. So make sure it doesn't beach before we pull. Okay. Holy fuck, what was that? Must have been another aroma. Gun kill with the Mutsuki. Yeah, we could do that. Here's the perp right here. Man, I gotta get that plane into my game, don't I? Just leaving a lot of damage on the ground. Alright, if this guy can spot the Indy. Now I know he should be reticent to spot him because radar's a thing. But if we can shoot at that guy, could be bloody. Oh, there he is. Zoom in at the normal rate, please. There we go. God, I hate this fucking... There he's turning, I believe. I would be turning if I was him. I'll tell you what. Yeah. That's the Indy for you. Great guns. It's not too well getting shot at, though. Alright. Thank you, Jay. Appreciate that. Yeah, we can. I mean, we'll try and bust that guy out. Is your $1 billion offer on the table still? Lightning or Megami? Big Vlad. You got 2 Krakens in 12 months? Yeah, well, like I was saying earlier, those are optional missions. You don't need to do them to complete the campaign, so don't worry about that. Alright, the Edinburgh's rushing this guy. I hope to God he kills him. So that would be pretty embarrassing. Looks like he's wrecking him. Finish the wreckage. Kill him. Oh, he's coming back. Here we go. Yeah, right about. Yeah. Nice. They got the Jervis. Give him Iranohov Atariyasu. What to shoot at? It's Roma's. Oh, he's turning out again. Never thought the spotter plane. Oh, I mean, it's definitely worth it. Yeah, it's. I just the fact that I forget to use it constantly should not diminish the perception of its value. I mean, it's tightening up your aim quite a bit. I'm just a habitual forgetter when it comes to using it, but the problem I have with it is I usually don't. My first salvo of the game, like, they might be angled towards me or whatever, so I'm like, let's not use it then. But then I'll forget to use it because I play it, you know, quite instinctually a lot of the times. Let's try that and see what happens. Playing the border, you guys know how difficult it can be to shoot these guys sometimes. Ugh. Looks like he's actually getting off the border, though. Safe. How you doing, little foot? This guy's a little wily. Come on, what the fuck, man? This is why I put JoJo on this line. Now I'm starting to remember. You get these, I mean, the Japanese ships, they got the accuracy and they, you know, their armor schemes, at least in my mind, suggest they should be played a little longer range, but the pen seems to drop off quite a bit when you get them out that range. Oh, fuck. Bogged down with this guy for so long, I didn't even notice we're losing the game. Yet again. I mean, that's essentially, this guy was basically kiting us over there, and my argument would be that I didn't really get that far out of position, but my attention was as occupied as he was probably hoping. Let's get a couple of resets on him. Tell nobody on my team is going to pay attention to him. Man, it's been rough today. Canadian Punch? Is that a juice box? No, that's Hawaiian Punch. The hell is Canadian Punch? This is a defeat? Yeah, there's no dude. I mean, they would have to look at the score. I mean, I don't see how they could possibly lose this game. Just too bogged down. I mean, I don't know if I was paying better attention if we would have won or not, but... Will you go fuck yourself, dude? Jesus Christ. I say that as there's like nothing left to shoot at, so why would he not be shooting at me? I get it. Cruiser on the southeast of the map. Yeah, you never know with these people. But yeah, the problem with me forgetting to use the spotter plane is like right now I would want to use it as an actual spotter plane. Like I would want to identify the guy's position, but I'm like, no, I gotta hold on to that because I might get an improved salvo off. Yeah, I don't know. That wasn't kind of a frustrating game all around. I don't know if they abandoned A or what happened. I wasn't really paying that much attention to that game. I mean, I'll give this guy props. He's definitely not afraid of standing in there. I'm broadside, dude. Put the AP in there. You could shred me right now. I'm just sitting here. So auto aim on that is I just check like 2 or 3 times to see where it's put me, and then I just raised it up to the appropriate. Because the quote-unquote auto aim will give you the horizontal assist. It doesn't give you vertical assist very well. So if you're interested in how that shot occurred, that was it. Colorado shooting HE. The Indy lives! That's pretty impressive if you can stay alive a whole match in Indianapolis. Oh my god. Got a destroyer right next to us. Tashkent! That's a good crossfire situation there, because now I got to angle towards these torpedoes, and this guy should have a kill shot on us then. Let's see if he dodged him or not. Oh. Alright. Suck it, Dreadnought. Salt is coming out now. Yeah, if you're banned from Xbox Live, just take it as a learning experience and don't play with the mic anymore. I mean, you guys can tell, obviously, I have no control. I would not do well with a mic plugged in, talking to these guys on my team. Alright, good effort. What else do we have lined up? Perceived value of the fighter. It can stay in the air longer a little bit. I mean, that's what, yeah, that's... The plane, when I'm playing Battleship, built into my muscle memory is there to spot torps. That's why I don't really think about doing it. I haven't adjusted my game yet, which is kind of embarrassing since it's been out for, what, 2-3 months now. So, I mean, that's just... If you're going to put the spotter plane on all your battleships like I have, you might as well learn to use it, but I forget about it all the time. Alright, what else can we do here? Someone's been asking for the Vlad all game, or all day. Yeah, you guys were right earlier, though. Like, the low-tier games, your teams are easier to play with, just because you know what they're gonna do. Fuso? I think I might have a Fuso game saved. I can't remember. I have to check my production. Nuremberg, ooh. You think the Gascon and the Grashby have a similar playstyle? The Thunder God, oh yeah, yep. I gotta remember. Yeah, the WTF, I mean, that one I constantly find myself, like, using the radio command to use it, but I need intelligence now, so. Yeah, I didn't really appreciate the value of being able to tell your team, like, what the fuck is wrong with you. Until it was too late. This guy's asking for intelligence.
All forces, provide cover for that target.
Yeah, one destroyer. What do they got? Kagero, Scheisen. Oh, Darth Big Balls is back. I think he was in last stream. Just got annoying to listen to, yeah. I mean, that's the people who are using it inappropriately. If you want to yell at your team, then go ahead and use it. It's just the chuckleheads that, like, right now would be like, set a smoke screen! Set a smoke screen! Yeah, those fucking idiots. It's like, why, you know, maybe that's funny for like the first 3 or 4 hours that you're doing it. Now, I hesitate to demonstrate that, because now we got these chuckleheads in the back being like, alright, it's one of those games, finally! So, unfortunately, we got the ball rolling here, but yeah, that to me is an inappropriate use of the radio. If I want to spam, shoot the fucking destroyer 10 times when that's usually the play that's going to win or lose the game right there, and you guys say, ugh, annoying, I don't like that. Well, we'll agree to disagree on that one. You know what I find annoying is people not shooting the destroyers. Alright. It's not really a range we're going to be that effective at. Darth Big Balls, yeah. That's the second, this is 2 or 3 streams now we've seen that guy. Must be European. He's always on, right? When we're streaming. Okay, Mr. Big Balls. Let's see how you hold up. Oh shit, there's the destroyer. This is gonna suck. That's what we got out of that salvo? 1 ricochet? Looks like he turned in hard. Where is our destroyer? Is he dead? Oh, there he is. Yeah, we're gonna want to support him. Oh, great. Nose in battleship match. Here we go. You guys want to see HE in a battleship? This is it. This will be 15 minutes of 2,000 damage salvos back and forth. Very compelling. But if our team notices the opportunity to overload, maybe we'll actually win the game. What's up, Puerto Rico? Yay, we got 1,800 damage. Alright, I'm not... This isn't working for me.
Неполадки устранены.
Look at our spotters, just... Okay. I'm finding it really hard to believe that you're about to die by torpedoes.
Пожарная тревога.
Oh.
Торпеды прямо по
My god, this is so lame. This is just kill me now, man. I don't even want to play this game. This is so fucking annoying. I guess we should try and flank, huh? This is rather than just complaining about it. The problem is I can't really move right now.
Attention. Reporting the target position.
Whatever. What else do you want to see? This is... They're testing the Soviet BB with surveillance radar. I know there's at least... I feel like there's at least 1 or 2 battleships with radar in that game. But yeah, the Soviets. Alright, let's get this HE out of here. This feels just gross. Doesn't do anything. Probably would have more damage if we left the AP in the entire game.
I need your support.
Come on, big money. Who the fuck? Oh, they're all the way out. Look at this positioning. Holy shit. Let's give them 3/4 of the map. Good God, people. This is so embarrassing.
Пожарная тревога.
Look at this. I don't know if those of you at home, you can see trails of yellow. That it's just like a big long wake, you know, stream of yellow that trailing these guys. And you can actually smell it a little bit. It's just raw piss, you know. Just terror. It's terror and piss mixed together is what that is. Not very pleasant. Like, in case you're not aware of this, if you die in the game, you don't actually die in real life. And you don't, like, you're not subjected to torture or anything like that. I don't know why people are so terrified
Торпеды справа.
playing this video game.
Торпеды прямо по курсу.
Alright, well. Can you guys shoot him? Is anyone gonna shoot the guy? Do you even have 2 hands on the controllers back there? I don't know what are these people doing, man. I don't understand it. I have to waste another 30-second reload on this fucking guy that's been one shot for like 5 minutes now. Oh my god. Have a wormhole in the back. Yeah, you never know, man. I mean, they're doing a great job protecting if anyone spawns way back in that corner. Why these guys are taking so long to come around and flank, I have no idea. I mean, this game should be over. Alright. Everything about this game is obnoxious.
Пожарная тревога.
Go down.
Неполадки устранены.
You defend B, no, you defend B. Yeah, exactly.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
how many objectives? Look on the map over there. You see where those guys all are, blue? How many objectives do you see back there? My eyes, I'm getting a little older, but my vision's still pretty good. I don't see any. I see A, I see B, I see C, I see D. What is over here? Let's see what they're doing. There's clearly something going on that we don't notice. Let's see. Okay. I don't see the objective anywhere. This is very strange. It's got to be right here because they're all just defending this area. Very strange. I don't know. You guys, I might have to send this game into Wargaming because I bet you usually there is an objective here, but there's some sort of bug and it's just not in this game. Very bizarre. Yeah, you don't... Usually... Now I can't even get out of here. What's going on? That was even worse than the game we played earlier. That was like the worst. Need to stream late? Yeah, maybe we just keep streaming at the wrong time. Yeah, let's get the Odin in for Stylo since he's been patient. I might be done with Tier 7, man. It's just so fucking bad. It is two just massively annoying games. Each one worse than the next. That's the... They're waiting for them to run out of ammo. That's a good strategy. It's more advanced. I'd be surprised to see like 5 people on my team know that strategy and employ it simultaneously. But it's a strong strategy. If you want to wait out the enemy team, just let them run out of ammo. It's possible. Alright, Akatsuki, Vok, and Z23. Alright, we have no Udachis, that's a plus. No Jean Barts, that's a plus. No Wichitas, that's a negative. Yeah, fuck it. Let's go balls in the wall. You can see potatoes. Yeah, they're all over the place. Fishing spot. That could be it. Yeah, maybe they all their lines in the water. I don't know. It's something. Sometimes whatever's going on, it doesn't show up on your screen. You can't really tell. But I didn't see whatever they were doing. Very strange. Waiting for the Flying Dutchman. Always become one big giant potato. Yeah, Bud 010, man. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the same mind-numbing effects as the other Bud. The Bud Heavy. Alright, here's a Vok. We should be able to team up and kill him, right, Tashkent? Right? Wink? Camelot! There we go. Vok, you fucked up. Okay. Now we'll capture and then we'll rush. What was that destroyer? Or the cruiser? Wichita, right? So Gneisenau's got... Yeah, it was Gneisenau, right? So we don't necessarily want to rush the Gneisenau. He's got better torp angles than we do. Nah, not worth taking. Fuck. Right back at you, Chief. Alright, so I'm hoping the Wichita's backing up over here. I'd love to just straight up rush that thing and wrestle him to the ground. Whoops. There it is. Alright. got A. Put those there just in case he moves. I'm actually gonna move towards B here rather than get bogged down on these guys that are way out of the map. And we keep losing games because we're not paying attention to the game flow. See if we can crossfire this thing and then. What is going on back here? What is this destroyer? Is he playing or not? Kid is backing up. Okay. Alright. That's not a good sign.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
I mean, his problem is there's a York, right? So he doesn't want to get involved with that. I don't blame him. But once we kill that thing, these two need to team up and kill the destroyer that's there. Then we need to take B quickly. Because these guys will eventually notice that we abandon A and then take it. Or if this guy's going to slow them down, that's fine too. But kind of the point of doing these plays where you transition is you want to affect the thing you're trying to affect before the guys that you're currently dealing with have time to react. What is this guy doing on the moon? Gneisenau. Holy shit, man. Get your fucking head out of your ass, please. That is not a Gneisenau position in any universe.
Wir haben einen gegnerischen Kreuzer versenkt.
Alle Stationen, melde Position eines strategischen Ziels.
Paul upgraded Sims membership. Appreciate that. Ooh. There he is. Oh. Now I think our sonar is long enough to hit this guy already, right? Or it's pretty damn close. There he is. Looks like a 5 km. Fuck, how many torps this guy got? Come on, people. Shoot the fucking guy, will ya? Two destroyers that are born to fuck this thing up. Why aren't they shooting them? Oh my god, guys. Embarrassment factor today is strong. Z23 on a torp reload. Why the fuck aren't you killing him, dude? This is when you lick your chops. The entire reason you got the kid is to do what you're trying to do right now. Kill that thing. Imagine being born for one purpose and then not actually doing that. It's like tragic, isn't it? That's the problem with this. The national commanders is you never really know where the torpedoes are coming. Now he's eating torps. This is... Did they kill him? No? Alright. I'm not even going to pretend to understand what's going on right now. Looks like the dude at least got off a B. Oh man. These are the best of times. No, they're not. They're the worst of times. Like gunning down destroyers they don't want to do, but shooting battleships. They're all for it. Yeah, you can see, I mean, the Wichita just now is getting, like, the balls to go into A, and that's why, you know, had we waited 5 minutes to get down there, this game would pretty much already be over. Now it'd be nice if we like got C or at least started killing some of these destroyers. I cannot believe this guy's 2/3 health. You have a Tashkent and a kid. Like two of the most dangerous ships for destroyers to run into. Right next to each other. And they refuse to shoot the guy. It's torpedo salvo after torpedo salvo.
Torpedoes off backboard.
Yeah, I want to shoot that Wichita, but we got to deal with this thing. Look at these destroyers, man. They're going to rush the Wichita. You cannot even make this up, dude. Like, if we brainstormed a list of the worst possible things these guys could do, every single fucking time they choose the top result. Yeah, tier 5 and up for the challenges.
Torpedos direkt voraus.
We were looking at that earlier. I thought, ah, shit. I was saying tier 4 is the sweet spot for those Citadel challenges, but... yeah, this is a disaster that we're actually going to lose this game. You guys don't think we are going to lose the game, but... I'm here to tell you that we are. Because our two fucking destroyer hunters are rushing cruisers, radar cruisers. Which is the opposite of what they should be doing. If you're a destroyer, avoid radar cruisers. Don't rush them. I want to turn away, but this thing... oh, he's not looking. He's not looking. Alright, we gotta do this. Let's just go back and rename the stream The Art of the Throw, because we've seen some amazing throws today. Absolutely priceless. How do you lose these games?
Torpedos achterhaus.
Yeah, I know.
Torpedos off backboard.
What in the fuck is he doing? He's letting his crew off on the island?
Torpedos off backboard. Gegnerischer Kreuzer gesunken.
You said it couldn't be done. They can't possibly lose this game. I think Wyoming game is the least stressful. Yeah. I mean, seriously, man. You guys keep getting tier 7 requests after tier 7. It's just pretty impressive what they're doing out there today. Yes, Tashkent. He's shooting a fucking destroyer. Keep shooting him. Keep shooting him. Keep shooting him. Keep shooting him. Is he beached? Shoot, shoot, shoot. Yes, you got him. Shoot, you bastard. He got him. Praise Marty Moose. Ay, caramba. Now I think we can actually win the game if this Tashkent can just stay alive and Preferably capture that, which he's doing. He finally... He was having some difficulties for the middle 8 minutes or so, but he's finally got his head out of his caboose. The Art of Throwing by Vladimir Lenin. Yeah, Lenin. Thank you, Jack. Yeah, I got some juicy comments. I gotta get a fishing rod reel, or a fishing reel sound effect. A lot of people disputed my claim that, what's the guy's name? Mao Zedong, the true author of The Art of War. Alright. There's only a minute 15 left, that's why I'm not sailing away. Because that Tashkent can't kill himself in time. Doesn't have the gun range to become spotted. Give me broadside, baby. I want a Kraken. There you go. Beautiful. Don't forget about spotter plan. Yeah, I've just been saving it the entire match for this very moment. Ah! Not enough. Now the reload is so fast on this, you actually get 2 salvos off. Ah! 1 Citadel, that's all I need. Oh, you bastard. Man, this thing reloads really quickly, doesn't it? Come on! Yes! Got him. Look at all those medals pop up at the end there. Watch you play at the moment exactly what I chose to sit this campaign out. Alright. The Kriegsmarine version of the Blingatopia, or Blingafornia. My god, people. That was way too hard. And the Tashkent outscores us. Alright. Props to him. I have no idea what the fuck he was doing, but apparently he did it. No, actually, I don't want to trash the Tashkent too much. And I don't want to trash anyone. Like, the kid, unfortunately, was not shooting his guns at the destroyers. That's a major problem. The Tashkent did play really well when we spawned on our side, and then he had a couple moments where I wasn't quite sure what he was doing, but congratulations to him. But yeah, it looks like the team, by and by, did pretty well. Whew. There's a drive-up movie, how to play, or playing buff, how to buff your Dewey. Got only 1 Kraken this week, yeah. That's not, I mean, like in that situation we were going for the Kraken, but usually I don't, that's not a medal I would try and go out of your way to get. It's just, if you get them, or if you have opportunities like that to get them, then go ahead and try and capitalize, but don't be like, when the game loads in, I gotta get a Kraken here, I'm gonna steal a bunch of kills and stuff like that, quote-unquote steal. Alright, that's enough tier 7 for at least a little bit. Let's try something. Nice curry people. Look at the kid. I mean, I don't want to, that's not the point of this. You know, when I'm yelling at the people when I'm playing, that's one thing, just because I have no self-control, but once we get into retrospective mode, we don't need to trash the kid. It's just, he needs, if you're new to the kid, you're born to kill destroyers. That's pretty much the only point of that ship. Capture objectives, kill destroyers. Like, fuck it. Let's load it up right now. Just when we saw him backing up, like, yeah, the York was there. That's why I went over there to deal with the York, and we got rid of him. That's when you're unleashed. You know, once that German cruiser that's been holding you back is dead. You know, he should have been Pants Tent City down there, ready to kill all those destroyers. Why don't I have Admiralty back? And I'm holding my powder dry just because they're going to take these Halloween commanders that they gave us on loan that were level 11. I think on Monday they're going to take them away. And then I think they're going to put in level 1s. But I just don't want to... They said be sure to not put any promotion orders or anything into them because you'll lose those. And so I'm keeping my crates dry until they take those away just so I don't accidentally screw something up. Because those of you that have been around for a while, I mean, a lot of you guys would probably find this hard to believe, but on occasion I've been known to make some suboptimal moves with my in-game purchases by accident. Martel's my favorite ship. Nah, I wouldn't say that. I mean, I like it, but... Fletcher? I could maybe do that one. I mean, this is basically the Fletcher. Less torpedo power, more AA power, but other than that, it's basically a Fletcher.
Action stations.
With a heel. Nuremberg. Yeah. Nah, well, whatever, Vince. I mean, that's obviously not everyone's played as many games as I have, or a lot of us that are watching as, but that's... when I'm playing the game, I'm going to yell at the motherfucker. There's no doubt about it, but after that, we can cut him some slack. There's no way he knows what he's doing, and he's doing that. You know, let's just put it that way. Like, he obviously has no clue. Now, if he's got 10,000 games under his belt and he has no clue, then that's on him. But if he's got 500 games and he has no clue, then we just need to hope to God that he starts researching how to play the game. You've been spotted, eh? How? You're backing up. Oh, no, you're not backing up. Broadside Jean Bot. Oh, like right here. Look at this. You can't see it, but my jimmies are on a bundle because of this. Killing an Akatsuki right off the bat. That sounds like a great time to me. That's why I bought this ship. Yay! That was fun. That's what you do in the kid. You fuck up destroyers, man. That's, oh, speaking of. These little Willy Wonkas want to shoot us in the back. That ain't no problem. We're just going from destroyer to destroyer to destroyer. Killing them all. When that's done, then we'll figure out something else to do with our lives. Gonna get kid or terrible? I mean, I like the kid better, but I haven't put in the time to master the terrible. I've had some great games in it. I've had some duds. But I think, like, if you ask Salty or someone who plays a lot of Destroyer, I think they'd probably prefer the terrible. And it's really damn good, and the guns just outclass everything. But there's no smoke, so it's inherently a lot harder. Man, this kid is getting wrecked. This might be the same dude from last game. Come on, baby. Come on, where is he? I know you're in there. Let's see if those torps got him or not. If not, we'll go back and finish them off. Ooh, there's a Fantask. Torps, torps, torps. No? Yes? Doesn't look like it. Oh, shit. I want to get too close to this Vlad. I mean, the problem is I got 70 seconds left in my torp reload, so I can't really defend myself against this thing. So we'll take some shots while we got that guy's smoke available. Dude, why are you right up my ass? Look at how big the map is. Alright. Oh, there he is. How do we get spotted? Oh, no. Ah!
Main turret critically
Fuck is
damaged.
spotting us?
Smoke generator started. Main turret critically
Alright.
Problem solved, sir.
He must have knocked out my torp reload because we just started over. I think he did. Alright. Got a fire, hopefully got a flood. Looks like it's stuck so far. Oh wait, no, I damage con.
Smoke screen set.
Oh, there it is, okay. There we go. Good target selection for the dude by me. Alright, now we gotta keep an eye on the smoke and where this, how close this guy is. Alright, he's backing up now, but if he was pushing into us, like we talked about the other day, you gotta be really willing to get out of there much sooner than a lot of people want to be. Alright, so they still got a Kagero and Fantask. Well, we still got, I mean, we got the smoke down. We might as well be using the smoke, you know. It's a valuable resource.
Attention. Reporting the target position.
But, I mean, this is kind of the folly of destroyers. Like, trying to burn this Vlad down, especially a guy with a quick damage con, we're probably not going to be able to kill him, you know. This guy might be a better use of our time, because he doesn't have as good of a damage control. I mean, we've used multiple damage controls that the Vlad has available, which is nice, but... like, the only reason I'm still here is because we got the smoke. We're going to go look for that, Fantask, I think. Or, no, these guys need help. Let's go finish this. Kagero's more dangerous. If we die, like, let's say we're killed somehow, the Kagero probably could turn the tide better than the Fantask. I don't know, they're both really dangerous destroyers. What's this guy? Big Nay streams, oh. Okay. That's saying this thing is right behind us. Unless it's... oh, there it is. Now. Yeah, we gotta get Kagero, and then we'll get that Fantask. And we got two guys right by that French, so if they're shooting them, they could probably kill them.
All stations. Reporting the position of a strategic target.
Meanwhile, this guy, we can absolutely fuck up. If he kills us with, if he hits us with a torp, obviously we're gonna die. Now we can take one torpedo from this thing, but if we dodge the torps, there's 0% chance he can beat us in a gunfight. There goes his torpedo tubes. Beautiful. Alright. Go ahead and turn. And we can even let him get away for the time being, because we got that twisting track. He can never get away from us. But I just want to make sure he doesn't hit us with the torpedoes. Come on. There we go. Come on. There we go. Nice. What the? Is that the second time we've hit each other?
Problem solved, sir.
Fletcher has better guns. Well, yeah, obviously it's a tier 7, but essentially it's the same idea. Alright, so unfortunately the rest of our team's managing to die, but we are whittling down their destroyer fleet. And, I mean, Red's bunched up into a black hole, so they could be sucked into another dimension at any moment.
Deactivated.
Just need to kill that Fantask. It's a little long. He's got a better advantage in terms of guns. Ah, fuck, those torps are coming right at us. That guy at range can kick the shit out of us, even with the health discrepancy. But he doesn't have twist and track, we do, so... Alright. Elf Kenobi. We know Elf. Alright. Now he's pretty close to some support ships, so this is dangerous, but we kind of need to make some moves here. I mean, as of right now, the game's lost, so I mean, if we don't do something, it's not gonna really matter. If we can get him to shoot his guns, then we can use the smoke. Or if we can hold on to the smoke, then we can disengage after this. That'd be nice. Come on, baby. Dead engine, dead steering gears. Yes, dead. Come on. Jesus Christ, guys. Shoot the fucking thing. There we go. Yeah. King George or Bismarck? King George. Capitalize on what we've done, people. Where the fuck is our team? Oh my god, dude. Fuck you, man. Are you serious? What a dick. Absolute dick play. That is not your fucking smoke, dude. And you have no offensive output with your guns, so you don't need it. What a fucking horrible play by that guy. 30 seconds of non-stop shooting we just lost. 10, 20,000 damage? I don't know what it was. We had the King George dead, and he was able to get away. That alone is a major problem. Yeah, that was the throw right there. I don't see how we can win this game now. At least from anything we can do. Bismarck and Fiji. My god. Hidachi loves the content. Yeah, apparently. He's helping me? How is he helping me? We had the King George dead, man. That guy would be dead right now. He's like, well, instead of spotting, I'm going to get in the smoke, and then nobody will spot for anyone. That's a glaring error. I'm not saying he's a bad person or he was trying to throw the game, but that basically made this game nearly impossible to win. There's absolutely no reason for him to be in there. What's he going to get? 3,000 damage shooting in 2 minutes worth of that smoke cover? You know, it's an error. I make errors every game. It doesn't... I could be mad at him. Doesn't mean I'm saying he should quit the game or do something else with his life. That's not the point, but... That's a big error right there. That just lost the game. There's a 100-point difference in that battleship being dead. Alright, maybe we could still pull it off here if we're lucky. I mean, that's... I don't think it's like a beginner make for destroyers, because it is a little bit more advanced. That's a redeeming shot right there. That's a good job at the torps. We'll see if these guys can stay alive or not. But when you're... Ah, there he goes. Thought that's what was going to happen. You know, if you're appropriating someone's smoke, you better goddamn make sure that the person who's trying to use their own smoke for their own offensive power still has spotting. Now, in hindsight, we probably would have lost that anyways, because the Bismarck probably still would have died. But you never know. If you got that 40-point lead instead of being down 60 points, maybe your team will slow down what they're doing or disengage and try and win on the score there, which would have happened had that King George been dead. Whatever. It's an instructive game. It was very frustrating to play, but it happens. You know, everyone makes mistakes. Poor situational awareness. Yeah, it's just... It is what it is, unfortunately. Ram me twice. That happens. I'll make a joke about it every time when someone hits me, but unless they're trying to do it intentionally. They're aimed down the sights or they're doing something else, you know, like... I'll hit people from time to time, and it's... Unless it's right at the start of the match, I'm trying to get their engine revved up, because it's, you know, stalled out. Usually we're not actually trying to hit people. That doesn't actually bother me. Oh, man, that's unfortunate. Throw a milk board. Yeah. Sabotage. Tips on the Italian cruisers. I mean, I don't have enough experience with them yet. As far as I am, I'm on this Trento, and my advice is don't get shot, because you can't possibly survive any incoming fire. Oh, let me see if I can upgrade. But, I mean, I can't give you advice on the line with Tier 3 and Tier 4. Tier 3 I don't think is any good. Tier 4 I ended up actually kind of liking by the time I was done grinding it. This one, I haven't had any success yet. I've had a couple games where there were rippers, but I can't figure out how... I think you just have to be unspotted behind islands the entire time, which is easy to do in divisions, hard to do in randoms. I don't know. Big nay, man. I was kind of trashing your play there because of that smoke play. I'll be honest with you. But, you know, GG overall. It was a critical error that ended up, I think, it had the potential to cost us the game. And so it kind of frustrated me. I'm going to be honest with you. Just because I'm the kid, I'm in that smoke cloud. I got a 2-minute smoke cloud there. I had 3 battleships in my range to shoot. And then you came in the cloud too, looking to shoot as well, but then we had no spotting. And by the time you went out and respotted, the King George was gone. So I thought that was a critical error. I was pretty pissed off, to be honest with you, when we were playing the game, but it happens, you know. It's just, I think as the game developed, I was still saying we probably still would have lost because the Bismarck ended up getting killed by the other guys anyways. So, but yeah, overall, I thought, you know, we were buzzing around each other for the full length of the game, and it was a pretty exciting game there. But yeah, I mean, hopefully you can evaluate that in play and be like, yeah, I should have kept spotting. You didn't need to use your guns there at all. All you had to do is keep that King George lit. We would have taken him down, and then I'd say it's about a 50-50 at that point in time if we're going to win that or not. Because if our teammates recognize at that point that the score is in our favor, then maybe they disengage. Maybe we can slow play and win that way. If not, we're probably still going to lose. But GG, man. Good to see you out there. 2 DDs on your side are following each other and ignoring cap. I mean, a lot of times your destroyers won't play the caps. It's just the nature of the game. There's nothing you can do about it. All you can do is try your best. Absolutely. No, I thought overall you were playing pretty well. It was just that one error that, like I say, I don't think it probably, at the end of the day, wound up costing the game, but at the time it seemed pretty critical. Yeah, you had the redeeming torp shot on the guy, you finished him off, so that was good. And you were, throughout the game, you were supporting and hunting the destroyers with me, so thumbs up pretty much across the board except for that one critical error, which is pretty easily rectifiable. Not the end of the world. If you go back and watch the replay, I'd probably called you a couple choice words, but I call everyone on my team names, so let's hopefully don't take it personally. Double torp knockout. Yes. There we go. Nice shot there, Koenig. Whew. That was going to be a short one. But yeah, the Trento, like the other Italian cruisers, I mean, you just cannot... You can't really angle against other cruisers. New Italian BB line is all the SAP. Yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking. If they're going to keep putting those on the computer version, then they should just put the time in to fix it now. Zara actually has the armor? Oh, good. Yeah, a lot of you guys were telling me in the early access period that the Zara was pretty strong. Played with Gecko and he joined your party? Nice. I've only played with Gecko once, but he was pretty fun to play with. Good combo. Yeah, I mean, it was. The Yudachi's torps with the kids' guns. I mean, unless I was looking at the wrong destroyer, I think he was buzzing around us the entire time supporting, you know, at least on that opening play. Like, I think it was the Akatsuki right off the bat. We were gunning him, but we had one other destroyer on our team that was gunning him too, and I think it was our Yudachi. So, I mean, like I say, on the whole, it was a pretty good game. I just... A lot of times, it just comes down to that one critical error. I mean, we've had games today where I've made... Like the North game, for instance, where I crossed that gap in the West Virginia. Same deal, you know, same effect. Critical mistake, ended up costing the game. Would we have won the game? I think that one we probably had better odds to win than that last game, the Neighbors game. I'd say the Neighbors game, we had about a 50-50 shot. The North game, had I not died, I'm pretty sure we would have almost for sure won that one. Because that Mayhan, if I would have sailed away from the Mayhan, he would have had a basically impossible time of trying to... That's the Zara, or the Trento for you. I think that Mayhan would have basically been unable to kill me had we been sailing away from him. So I don't know. You guys tell me how to play those Italian cruisers, because I don't fucking know. That ship, my win rate on that's about 30%, I would guess. It's just been a... not a great ship for me. Zara's pretty beast. One of the cruisers you're like, yeah, that one and the Amalfi, I don't know. I've been hearing some pretty good things about that one too. I mean, these two, they're tier 3, tier 4, so what are you going to do? And then this one, you know, usually when you take any line, like you can look at the, we'll take this tier 6 German battleship line, for instance. I'll say the Gneisenau is the dud. You got your tier... What am I looking at here? That's not what I wanted to do. Battleships. There we go. Like, you can usually go through any line, look at their tier 5, tier 6, tier 7. Well, I guess the Bismarck has to be called the dud, and the Gneisenau. So maybe, bad example there. But if they ever change the secondary, then the Bismarck should be good. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's not a hard and fast rule. I mean, it just there's always one ship. It's usually the tier 6 that's the hard one to play. What's the best reload on Zero? Oh man, yeah. I mean, that's the thing. If they're not going to give us the sap, they need to change the reloads. Would be my opinion, at least. Someone wanted Fuso earlier. We can bust that out. Can't stand the Italian cruisers. I can't give you a good opinion on it until I actually play them all. But that Trento, that's not a good one for me to play on stream because you got to really concentrate. You're on the Monte Cacciola. View is oof. Don't like the Italian line? Nah. I wish they would have just been faithful to what they were, because I was pretty excited about them. Now, from what I hear, the line's kind of a dud on PC until the higher tiers anyways. So, maybe that's part of it, if we're just getting the part of the line that's not that good. Run the defensive commander. Yeah, I went back and forth on who to promote. I sure as shit don't want to put 28 promotion orders into the Italian cruisers, but I mean, for me, the AP is really strong, so I ended up going with the AP commander. That's really the only good part of the line. Good concealment, but that's not always that easy to play with when you're in a ship that has no armor. The concealment's going to come into play if you're in kiting situations and you want to disengage, but you can't really kite that effectively in those. You can use concealment to get into positions, but... Alright, what's going on here? I think that Pensacola is going to get re-spotted. Biggest thing about the Tsar is access to concealment mode. Yeah. Tier 7's getting worse by the second. I don't know what to do, man. It's pretty bad. I mean, my attitude is you should be able to tough it out, but... What? We missed? Getting harder and harder to tough it out at that tier just because the stuff I mean, if you're in a good mood and you can laugh at what you see out there, then it's pretty entertaining. If you're crabby. That one we aim to hit superstructure. I don't know. I don't think he could probably angle against us. What do we got? Fuso. Probably couldn't angle, but you never know. Thoughts on the Russian DD buffs? I mean, I've only played the Tashkent once or twice, and I mean, on my build, I've been running the Sergio Spaghetti or whatever his name is, and I got Bay on there and Tago, so it's more of a torque-focused build, but the gap, I mean, we could try that ship next if you remind me, but the gap between the blue and the white lines on the map is robust. It's probably the biggest gap on any of my builds right now, which is kind of interesting. Now, it's not like the concealment's great, but really, it's the size of that gap informs how much you can do with that concealment, really. So, I don't know. It's interesting. I mean, there's still going to be challenging ships, no doubt. Go right about yeah. I feel like in my mind I'm in the Amagi, but I'm actually in the Fuso, so I don't want to be too. Wow, 1,000 damage on that. Don't want to be too aggressive. Can we get that off? Ah. Wargaming took away the sap and didn't rebalance the ship. Yeah, I don't. That really didn't make much sense. If you want to have your own game and your own flavor, I don't have a problem with that philosophy, but right now they're balanced with the sap in mind, I believe, like Jay's implying. Or, not implying, he's straight up saying it. So that part to me doesn't make a lot of sense. I don't know. I feel like they had the Italian cruiser line mapped out in January 1st of 2020, and then they didn't take into account that they weren't going to have as much time to work on them as they thought they were. But they still stuck with the release schedule. Wish you could just fire the back guns, apparently. That wasn't too bad. Why is our team... I mean, we got a massive overload on the east, so all we got to do is kind of play it slow here. Make sure they don't overwhelm us. For some reason, they kind of pulled off the pressure on this side, even though they're winning that. Just to ball up into a bunch, kind of in the center column area, which isn't that effective. Okay, what do we got here? I mean, really, all we have to do is stay here and make sure these ships can't move forward. Which looks like the Mutsu might be trying to. Oh, here comes the guy. I want someone to help him with that ship, because I don't trust him, but... It's kind of the problem with being dead in the water. You can't really react. Fucking hell. Oh, he's on the other side of the island. Any chance you can see devs? Why you can't? Well, no, they're changing that. That's just a matter of time. Can you still not use them this update? I thought maybe this update you'd be able to. But regardless if it's this update or the next, I mean, they're... Yeah, that would go a long way to help the legendary tier out. Just because there's a lot of people don't want to play them because they're... The time they have to play, they're spending grinding the missions, you know, so... If the ships, the legendary tier ships can't even be applied towards that, then they don't have the time to play them, which is... The legendary tier matchmaking sucks right now. That's the main problem with it. Ugh. Alright, he should be dead. This New Mexico can hopefully kill him. Oh, oh, don't ramp! No, 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 no. Wow, you got lucky there, man. I'll tell you that. You did not want to run into that dude. Update you can use... Oh, this update you can use them for the hard modes. Okay, well, that's better than nothing, I guess. Why is this dude stopping? Man, what a drubbing this match was. Another good example of the power of the black hole. Or lack thereof. Alright. Yeah, the Fuso. I actually had the damage record on this ship for about a year. Unbeknownst to me for the majority of it, because they weren't keeping track of it. I mean, maybe that's not fair to say then, because there's probably other guys that had great games that they didn't record, but I happened to record one on a video. It was like the first campaign patch notes video I ever made. I think it was the Atlanta campaign. I just happened to have it as the background footage. And then they started doing their Discord damage record thing, and by the time someone told me about that, I looked on there, and the game I had from like May 2019 was still the top game. So I submitted it. Always bad when a team gets whitewashed. Yeah, I'd much rather be in competitive games. It's slightly better when it's the other team getting whitewashed, but no, I mean this is the effect of these games where people are getting killed right off the bat. Which it happens to everyone, trust me. I mean, you guys have seen it on stream time and time again where we get blown up right off the bat. But it's just something you got to try and minimize. Why aren't you on the cap, dude? I understand we don't have to win on score, but might be nice to get some pressure on them so they have to turn around at least. You're out? Alright, thanks for hanging out. How do you get that, the victory bonus? Oh, that was for the Russians and what was the other one? The Italians. Over, I don't know if it's the weekend or what, but that's the one where you get big crates for the Tier 7 wins. Down the line. I don't know what the rewards were, but I think someone said doubloons for Tier 6 and then smaller crates for the Tier 4 and 5, maybe? Yeah, pretty good all-around game by the team there. Nobody really ran away with a carry, so that's good. Yeah, I mean, those games they're easy wins, but I'd definitely rather more competitive. Yeah, what you're asking about is for these Italians. You see how this one... Well, why don't these ones have it? Is it just tech tree or what? Let's take a look at the Russians. So it's Russian destroyers, tech tree, tiers 4 through 7, and Italian cruisers, tech tree, tiers 4 through 7 apparently. But anyway, there's first win bonuses each day for the duration of the weekend, I would assume. Yeah, let's try, what haven't we played for a while? Let's try the Algerie. Wait a sec. This is the last guy I need to promote. Let's see if I got the... Nope. Bonus ends November 9th. Oh, really? Wow, that's... Okay. Well, that's a pretty good little stretch. Month long. Anyone else's radar bugged? Oh, that's it's not on everyone's version. If you got the PlayStation Pro or the Xbox equivalent, whatever that one's called, apparently it's too strenuous for our old generation CPUs to handle, or GPUs, whatever it is. But if you have the newer version of the system, or if you get the PlayStation 5 or Xbox... What is the next Xbox being called? The next gen consoles will have it, where it's basically, yeah, you pop your radar, then like this green circle emanates from your ship, like right above it, so everyone on your team will know that you've played the radar. And I don't know if that's the same for sonar or not. I would hope so. Yeah, I think, to be honest with you, knowing what little I know about computers and stuff, is I think this game's main resource uh, usage is all the trailers of the shots flying around through the air, and like the game having to constantly calculate each shot, because you can have like, 16 shells per ship times, what do we got, 18 ships in the air, or on the map technically. So I think that's what's resource intensive for this game, but who knows? I mean, do I use a mouth cam? Well, not with this crew. That's another thing that's a different stream that I do after hours. I'm just kidding. Play the pod? Maybe. Want 1,000 doubloons for playing the Minsk? Oh, I keep forgetting about your Tier 4 Japanese guy, whatever that one's called. Uh-oh. The Mutsuki. Oh, here's a Venom. Ow! Jeez Louise. It's almost like everyone on their team shooting me from across the map for some reason. Alright, Venom. Let's see if that $100 was well spent or not. Nice. Yeah, we still got 3 ships targeting us. Is everyone not spotted on our team, or what's going on here? Are we getting the old, everyone shoot T-ball effect going on? I think he's probably going to try and stop to stay in the cap, which is a mistake. Like, we talk about that a lot. Don't take a lot of damage just trying to stay on the cap. It's not worth it. Because, I mean, if I ever stop getting spotted here, which I'm not 100% sure, I guess that guy just shot at spotting me, but if I ever stop getting spotted, I can just straight up rush this guy and kill him. It's not really worth it from a team perspective for him to die just to maybe get that cap, because even if he gets it, we can quickly take it back. There's not a lot he can do. Now we're taking a lot of fire, obviously. So this dude back here. Oh, we got another Gneisenau on the moon. A lot of those today. So this is one of those situations where we're just going to say, enough of this flank, I mean, we can maybe deal with this, but this isn't really worth my time. Okay, here's a Fletcher. Algeria is definitely one of those cruisers you gotta be alive for 50 minutes and you gotta be shooting pretty much on reload to get much done. Shoot that Fubuki. God, man. I mean, they're down 2 destroyers, but they still have 2. Algeria was a grind for you, yeah. I didn't really like it that much when I was grinding it. I like it more now. I don't know why. It's not the easiest ship on the man, that's for sure. Come on, baby. Shoot him with your guns. There you go. Man, this Fubuki. Fearless. I don't think we can get over that island, but you never know. Thanks for scintillating you earlier. Anytime. You want to flash those sides, we'll go ahead and blast away. Thank you very much, Sean. Appreciate that. Is Algeria to be played similarly? Yeah, I would play the French and the Japanese quite similarly. I mean, you can look for opportunities. Like, if we could bomb on these guys, we could maybe stop here and shoot while we're undetected. But in general, being on the move is your friend in these. Wow, nice shot there, Leon. That is a fucking shot you want to see in your team. That guy was basically full health. Awesome shot right there. Hazik Madden. That was fucking beautiful. That's the teammates that you love to see. Anyway, like right now, yeah, because we're going to have extended time to fire on these guys, we can use this cover and kind of stop here. But we don't want to be doing that if we're taking shots. Oh, come on. Nice fucking shot, dude. Maybe there is hope for this game. Yeah, no doubt. Very similar. I like both the French and the Japanese. They're pretty similar in terms of the style. French gun's a little more accurate. Japanese gun's a little more punchy. Let's see, the French torpedo angles you can actually use a little more offensively. Japanese, you're firing them rearward, so you basically want to be using those as you're sailing away. Now this is kind of a farming situation. I mean, the Nelson, his deck armor is really low, so we're going to be able to blast him for raw damage plus fire damage, but you can pretty much re-heal all of it with the super heal, so technically this isn't the most efficient play, but I can't hit the Roma, I can't hit the Colorado, and I have no idea where the other guy is. So we'll keep doing this for the moment. Let's see, where is he? Should be over here. Should he grind IJN cruisers or destroyers? I mean, I like them both. But it just depends if you like cruisers or destroyers more, I guess. You can definitely do them both. Just take them all up to level 3, all up to level 4. It's no hurry. There's nothing magical that happens at tier 7. Trust me, it's usually downhill from there once you get to tier 7. Because you're forced to play with Johnny Potato. In general, I mean, as you go up the tiers, what's happening? You're more likely to get one shot, basically. Like, the ships have the capability of being more accurate, more dangerous. So the game's technically getting harder to play, right? In terms of what you're facing out there. The problem is if the skill level of the players isn't going up commensurately, then you continuously find yourself in these situations where, you know, if one team has one good player and the other teams have 7 or 9 bad players, or one team has 2 good players, the other team has 1 good player, you know, you're kind of, the game is won or lost at the beginning, you know, just by loading in, I guess. But yeah, I mean, for learning the basics of the game, you're going to have a less stressful time doing it at the lower tiers. And there's nothing, fundamentally, there's no difference between a tier 4 cruiser and a tier 7 cruiser. It's just, you know, you're more likely to get one shot by a battleship at tier 7 than you are at tier 4. That's all it really boils down to. Miyoko's a bit of a rude awakening, man. It is, like you say, it's a good good introduction, because the Megami, my first game in the Megami, I was dead, I think, 45 seconds into the game. Sailing forward, you know, took a turn, got blown up, and that's Japanese high-tier cruiser 101, you know, so. But you have your turret traverse struggles, you need to figure out how to set your ships up for dodgeability, kiting. So yeah, it's definitely harder than the Megami, but yeah, not too bad for an Algeria game. Good Itachi there, even though he had a duck icon, which always terrifies me on my team. Alright, not too bad there. What do we got? 142. Okay, well, I'm gonna hit the bathroom quick. If you guys want to give me some questions, we'll do a little Q&A for a couple minutes, then I gotta get onto the yard work. I'll be right back. Yeah, what do we got going on here? Leon? And we saw the shot of the day from the Leon last game. How am I going to top that one? Thoughts on carriers coming to the game? I mean, have I become a hero? Nah, we didn't quite make it that far. We had a couple of good games. I had at least one throw that I had, and probably two throws. But, could check the win-loss, I guess. Let's see how that went. 1, 2, 3, 3 and 1, 4 and 4. Holy shit. 5 and 5, 6 and 6, 7 and 6. That's a horrible day. Nah, definitely not a hero. We got stuck as a Bud Zero, like our dog shit beer. Sea monkeys will get worse with. Thank you, Dragos. Appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know. I think the skill of your carrier is going to largely determine your win rate on a given game, or your win percentage chance on a given game. We'll see, though. I know very little about them. I've watched 5 to 10 carrier games on YouTube, and I've seen them just absolutely shut down teams if they're played properly. But I have no idea. We'll see. We have no idea. Maybe they'll do them completely differently than how the PCs got them. Didn't wash his hands. Gonna use the Russian DD commander. Which one? The new guy? Traverse speed. No, we don't need that on Halsey. I mean, this guy, I don't really feel the need to increase the range on the Americans. This guy, AP Pen, we tried that like a year and a half ago. I don't think it's that good. This guy, not a bad option. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know which one specifically you're asking about, but I don't necessarily think I'd put any of them on there. Piss fingers. YouTube's never once given you notifications even though you haven't turned on. Catch these hands. Oh, let's see here. A lot of meh. Yeah. Some days are better than others. How do you get the victory bonus? It's Tech Tree Italian cruisers and Tech Tree Russian destroyers tiers 4 and up through the 9th of November, I think Boots said. The bomb guy. The Traverse, I mean, if you want to have supercharged Traverse, I mean, if you really, really, really want to emphasize strong point, I guess you could put it on there. I've never tested it. But to me, I mean, you already got 2.7 degrees. I mean, let's just take a look at, let's see, what do we got here? Let's take a look at the Fletcher's Traverse, for instance. 5.6, that's actually higher than I thought it would be. Let's just test it out on Bill here. Here it is. Oh, wait. Well, this guy will go away. Alright, we'll just boost it. Because he'll be going away on Monday, and then I wonder if they put him back on there, if I'll be stuck with a level 1 guy. Which would suck. But you get another 1.4 degrees per second there. Let's see what that brought it down to. 5.3. I mean, that's not dramatically different. So, I mean, you already have killer Traverse, you know. I don't know. I'd have to test it out. Targets to get all the ships in the game, all tier 7s are good. Yeah, I mean, that's what I've done. I mean, if you like the game and you like to grind lines, there's none I would really recommend not grinding. They're just, some of them are better than others. What's my best advice for the Emily? I mean, if you just watch that last game that we played in the Algeria, it's the same concept. Keep moving, speed is life, yeah. I think the Emily's like the fastest cruiser, isn't it? Let's take it. 41.4, damn! Yeah. So that thing's got a little boogie in its woogie. What's up, Caps Cup? Patience, yeah. No, it's, I mean, even experienced players, it gets me killed a lot, you know, not being a little too aggressive. So, it's definitely a skill. Oh, you can put Burke. Yeah, good call. It's, well, didn't I have to pay the 20 to get them boosted already? I mean, I think that's a loss, but that's not the end of the world. That's like 2 games with a tier 7 premium or something. Yeah, I mean, that's just in general, like something it's that strong, like boosting it just a little bit more. If you're going for like a pure min-max, you know, I guess that's the way to do it, but who knows if we just wasted 40k there or not, I don't know. I think, in general, I like Burke on there. That's a fairly recent addition to my build. I think I put it on about a month ago, 2 months ago. But I like just playing this Mordoff guy with the Benham. I noticed having this here. The guns just aren't quite as reliable, I would say. So, yeah, I don't know. But these Halloween guys, they're interesting. What's my best ship? I don't know. In terms of my performance, we'll have to see when the stats come out someday. What else can we look at here? I mean, check out, if you want to look at this mosquito perk, this is probably the most interesting of the three. Detectability negative 150. Now here we got a 16.2 and this is negative 180. So this is like a 15.0 Atago basically that you're getting on this perk. Plus the torpedo reload reduction. Now the torp damage is almost cut in half. I mean, that's obviously a major reduction. But I'm setting up a new chart with like DPM and stuff, so I'll be able to compare these a little bit better. But I'm assuming the damage per minute, even though we have a damage reduction here, is probably still better. We'll have to see though. Why are the Halloween commanders going away? They're not going away for everyone. I mean, what they're doing now is, I think it's in response to some of you guys asking them, like, they loaned us these 3 new commanders at level 12. You can see I didn't put any points into these guys. But they loaned us these guys at the level that they're at, so we can test them, get some footage if we want, and show you guys, you know, a better preview than like this. What's my opinion on Optimus Prime worth? 0, because I've never fucking played a game in them. You know, I got 6 points, which is basically nothing. So if anyone wants to ask me, is Optimus Prime good or not, I can say, well, in my opinion, he doesn't look that good, but I have no idea is the only answer I can give you. Whereas here, you know, I've played some games with him. I like the build, and it's just a better Halsey build, but I get him set up for the Venom right now with this. Well, I'd probably still keep this on the rest of the line, but I'd switch this over if we were just playing our Kid or something else, like the Benson, Fletcher. And, I mean, this is the reload time. It's a pretty good reduction. But, you know, having played this guy, I can say from experience, yeah, I like him. So, I think that's good for your guys' perspective, getting able to see some people playing the stuff before you get to make the call, do you want to buy him or not. You've always had Burke on your USDDs? I mean, it's very hard to notice, like, game to game, stuff like that. If you had, like, once we get the test room, then we'll be able to test that stuff, but I could just tell you, like, I've played enough Halsey in my day to know what he feels like, and then moving this guy onto the Venom, he's the only ship I've ever played him on is the Venom. Maybe the guns just react a little bit different, but I can tell you there's a little bit different in performance. Same thing with Bay. We put Burke on there a while ago, and it was a noticeable improvement, because those German guns, yeah, a lot of their characteristics are pretty good, but that accuracy, man, gets a little wonky. Reaction time will let you torp cruisers. It's serious. I mean, did we play this ship today? I think we played one, right? I think we played T-61 or something with that. But yeah, I'll try and get at least one game shot so you guys can see. Because I think you'll be able to straight up buy each commander in the store on an individual basis. Or if you want to rely on the crates to get a chance, you can always do that. Let's see if I got my weekly. Yep, I already got them. If you guys don't know, if you go to the store, you can get 3 commander's chests each week for 10 million credits. So I wouldn't recommend doing that if you're still grinding lines and you're using the credits, because that'll slow you down. But if you got all the ships unlocked, you can get those commanders boosted. So you have a squeaky Mike Tyson voice. Transformers seem pretty bad. Yeah, the Megatron one, I haven't tested any of them, so I mean, I can't tell you. This one, I don't think the game needs a main battery range increase, just because there's a bunch of yahoos that already play at max range ineffectively, usually. I mean, it's for sure not good for the Germans. Like, why do we need to increase the German range? But I can see people putting on their John Barts, you know, their JoJo's or their Sims. It's like, oh, how is that helping the game improve? But it's not a bad option. In terms of the actual build, though, it's not too bad. You know, it's on par with Hyde, basically, except for you don't have the option to put the accuracy perks in like you do over here. Well, it's a completely different build than Hyde, I should say. But it's on par with Celiax. Let's just revise what I was saying. It's just Celiax with more options, basically. Probably better options. What inspirations would you put on Kincaid for Wichita and Alaska? I mean, if you got Einstein, well, you probably wouldn't be using Kincaid then, but Einstein's turret diverse. Let's see if I have a build set up for him now. What would I put on him? Probably Makawa. Which one is he talking about? Wichita and Alaska? Alaska's not... There's not a lot you can do with the concealment on there. Wichita, though, you can consider Makawa. And what else would be a good option? I mean, probably Yamamoto, if you're going to be using the AP cruisers. You can do Makawa, Yamamoto. I'd do Yamamoto. Yeah, that's probably the build I would put if I was doing default commanders. What's this guy's perk? I don't know. I like the two Japanese inspirations for that line. Megatron was the best anti-fire build. Yeah, you can really hammer that, because you can get the anti-fire here, which is -3, -5. Looks like I can get it down to -9 there, plus duration. 20% duration reduction there. Heals. If you really want to go balls of wall, you put shear over here and like Hipper or something. Isn't Hipper? Yeah, it's burning damage to your ships. I mean, you could go really hard anti-fire build if you wanted. Play the Alabama or Boise. Hit me up next time. I'm just about to head out the door here. Speed, another good option. I haven't tested a lot of speed builds out, but I do have Von Mueller on one. I think it's on my Makawa build. I put it on there to test. I kind of like that one. Yeah, here's my new Makawa build for anyone interested. Not a bad build. Is Madden on the Fiji? Well, I've never looked at that. Let's take a look. I mean, so here we can't... The only possible perk we have here is Torp Detection Range, which isn't horrible. Risk of catching fire, flooding, not horrible. Not necessarily either of them that the Fiji would need. Traverse speed, decent. Damage con cycler, not necessarily that. Shell switch, not applicable. This one's not, again, not that great for cruisers. Bucket in an extra heal. I don't know. I mean, to me, the cruisers, you're taking Citadel shots. You don't really need the heal because you're already dead, you know. Do I need... How many heals do you got on the Fiji to begin with? Let's see. You got 3 heals on my build. That's with... what's his face? So we got an extra heal here. But if you start with 2 and you get 2 more... I don't even know how often you'd be able to get those heals off, is my point, I guess. So I don't... That wouldn't be my best pick, I guess, but it's interesting. I mean, there's some options that aren't horrible. It's just... I don't know if you could... If you want to do a creative Fiji build, throw Reggie here. I think this is my... Yeah, this is a cruiser build we got right here. Not bad. Kind of off the beaten path. What's the best commander for British destroyers? I originally went Tyrwhitt just because back in the day you had to unlock commanders very randomly. So I had him for about 6 months. Vian was my... He's either my second to last or last commander I unlocked. Him and Sims. This was about 9 months after the game launched. I finally got those guys. I wanted both of them, but I switched over to Vian. I've never gone back. I mean, this is extremely strong here. You got incoming dispersion here. You got incoming dispersion here. You got it on your camo, on your ship's concealment mod. So there's at least 4... Yeah, there's 4 influences of incoming dispersion there. This perk cycles your reload, the more HP you lose. I mean, that's strong. So, Reggie's a little bit more torp focused. I guess he's got this perk here, but I'd take the incoming dispersion stacked on Vian's base trait. What is this? Torpedo speed. Wait, what? Range to allied ship. I don't think I've ever even noticed this thing. 10 knot torpedo speed. That's a hell of a boost. That's kind of interesting. If you could play in a division and keep that perk going, that could make those torpedoes some screamers. Gotta go. Alright, Caps Cup. Unlock the Zara. Well, if you're talking about this, I was calling it SAP-esque, but I don't even think it really approximates it. I'm assuming you're talking about this perk. I just straight up turned it off. No, I was playing tier 3, tier 4, but I mean, here we're getting more AP damage boosted, so that's advantage here. We got better pen over here. Shortening the fuses, but I don't know. I didn't have much success with this one at all, so I turned that off. As we go up the line more, and I'll test it out for you guys and tell you what I think. Rumble's your main Russian? Yeah, I want to try those Transformers just to hear what they sound like. It's not bad. Like, I was asking for this base trait for the Russians basically since they launched. I said, you know, if you added a kilometer to them, they'd be much better, which they did. And now we have the option to boost it even more, which is interesting. But my downside is we're losing twist and track here. I mean, comparing it to troops. Now he does have the incoming dispersion here option, but the no... Let's see, AP damage, HE damage, and then reload time. Well... Yeah, you got the speed here. I mean, it's an interesting build. It's this slot right here I don't really like. But I would put this on. Probably this. And then I guess you'd probably do this. It's not a bad build. Out of the 4 Transformers, that was the one that I was most intrigued by. Gotta get back to school. Alright, thanks for hanging out, man. No, I won't be streaming when you get back. I'm going to leave here any second, but appreciate you hanging out. Had it turned off for the Trento. Yeah. Well, if you... Yeah, leave me a comment and let me know what you think, because... I mean, that's initially why I was going with Luigi, because of that perk. I figured it was kind of tailor-made for that line, but the results I was seeing, it wasn't working very well, so... I didn't really see any reason to do that. Anyway, I don't want to get it too late here. Not get my stuff done. So, I appreciate everyone for hanging out quite a bit. It was a lot of fun. Some highs and lows. Not a lot of wins today, unfortunately, but thought the games by and by were pretty good. Texas Red, we got Jay, Steve. Let's see, Myron, Bugsby, Sean, Dragos, all you guys, donations. And then we had some members. Paul upgraded. And then new members, Steve and Buck. Appreciate all you guys for helping the channel out financially. Much appreciated. Those of you that have tuned in, subscribed, hit the like button, hung out. Also, amazing support. Appreciate that. The weekend, I gotta see how much I can get done today. Like, potentially, I'm not gonna rule it out, but I'm not gonna say that I'm going to either. It'd probably be more likely on Sunday, if it can happen. But it's gonna come down to how much I can get done today, basically. Pretty happy with Campanoli on the cruisers. Well, let's take a look at that build before we go here. Let's see, I haven't given him even the slightest bit of attention. Incoming damage to the ship. So immediately that's less effective than Luigi's. We'll just take note of that. Let's see here. HE chance, that's not bad. What do we got on Luigi? I guess we got the same perk here. I mean, technically you could put this on there, but the torps are so slow. Ram, if you want to go for the ram build. Concealment, you could conceivably put that on there. That would actually is probably the draw. Those of you that are using this as a cruiser commander, really doubling down on that concealment, I would assume. Although the traverse could traverse could use a bit of a boost too, so you got some options there. What do you got here? Switch time? Movement speed I'd probably do. Probably here. Rudder shift. That's not a horrible build. And then you get an extra consumable here. I don't know what the consumables look like at the higher tiers. So maybe that's potentially... Yeah. I could see that. I'd have to see what the line looks like further. Love watching the videos. Thank you, Buck. Appreciate that. Like this format. Yeah, I like to cool down a little bit with the question and answer. Because you guys are... A lot of times you get a lot of questions in the comments, but I don't always have time to answer them all, so... How do you make the Mutsu good? I think that's our next pick of premium, if I recall. So maybe if you stay tuned, we'll potentially have some info on that. Maybe not. What's up, Elijah? Adam, right at the end, joining the new members. Appreciate that, Adam. Thank you very much. Any of you guys that are members and you're not set up on Discord, if you do want to be, send me a message on there. Just find my name. Send me a personal message. Tell me your YouTube name, and then I'll get you linked up. But anyway, can we get the you can get the key and see how much crazy with them. Yeah, it's intriguing. I guess I don't give the Dewey commanders as much due as I probably should. Once in a while I'll be in the mood to look for kind of off the beaten path builds, and those are usually interesting sources of that. In the 7s on the Trento. Wow, that's pretty impressive. Show the leaves no mercy. Yeah, I gotta hit these guys probably 4 or 5 times. I'm one of those kind of a goofy guy. I mulch my leaves every year. But if you do it really well, it's like a free round of fertilizing. If you do it poorly, though, it'll destroy your yard. So it's going to take me a while, but we'll get it done. Thanks for the help. No problem, Squirrel. Got this 10 Citadel challenge done. Nice. Oh, Leander. That's not a bad option. Glad you're able to join the stream. Glad to have you. Excellent. Q&A helps you cool down too. Yeah. Yeah, we had some laughs, some tears. I mean, I kind of felt bad for yelling at that Udachi that popped by, but it was very, very frustrating to play at the time. If you like the guns on the Trento, and you got good news about the Zara. Yeah. That's what people have been telling me. Malfi's better than the Zara. Wow. Alright, keep grinding away then. Anyway, we'll see you guys all later. Peace.